Good evening. Welcome to Brewskis and Broskis podcast, Unfiltered, with me, Steve and Marty. This is episode 12, and I think it's episode 31 on Instagram it will be. Thank you for everybody who's supported us to this far. We had some good news this week that we are now in the top 100 podcasts in the UK for improv.
Yes.
Let's make that top 100 in comedy as well, eh?
Mm-hmm. Comedy improv. Doing well.
Comedy improv.
Doing well.
So that's the good news there. Also, there's been a bit of bad news this week. Well, today, actually, 2 people have died. Prince Philip and DMX.
The rapper?
Yep, the rapper died today.
I never heard that one. It's overshadowed. Yep. Prince Philip's took all the glory. Two RIP to 2 legends in their own fields, I suppose.
Yeah.
I was having this discussion with Christina earlier when she got in from work because she said, I tell her about Prince Philip. Yeah, I've heard. And I said to her, I wouldn't be surprised now if the Queen doesn't step down in the next couple of months, because probably what wasn't mentioned as much when the Queen obviously been in charge and Philip's been there, but she ran quite a lot of decisions through him. He was like her pillar of strength to go to guy. And obviously he's not here now, so I wouldn't be surprised if she steps down sooner rather than later.
That's it. You never know, do you? Maybe it is. But hey, 99, that's a pretty good innings, isn't it?
Oh, decent. I mean, it's only a month or 2 before his 100th birthday.
Yeah. We were getting a letter off the Queen. I wonder if she posted it or my hand.
Yeah, dude. We're going to be on his bedside table.
That's it. Well, obviously, on things like this, I always look at social media to find out the best of humanity on there. And my next door neighbour was actually doing a lot of fighting for Prince Philip to this afternoon. Mm-hmm. People are writing "Rest in peace." Like Boris Johnson's on, and then you always have your little gimps on there who fucking will use this to have an attack at something, and he's like, get that's one free load away. His name was like Stavros fucking Zagikit. I mean, and put it this way, it weren't an English name. Yeah. And my next door neighbour put on there, he's like, freeloader, are you even English? Are you British? And then some woman's like, what's that got to do with it? He's like, well, if he doesn't live in Britain, then he's not freeloading on him, so why has he got an opinion about it? And she's like, well, still, what's that got to do with it if he's British or not? And he's like, well, it's like me saying that the Premier of Australia is a freeloader and that I didn't live in Australia. That's the point.
Yeah, and I think it just goes back to what we said last week, wasn't it, when we had a first one with 9 doors saying like...
Oh, and before you say anything, he had a faceless profile.
Well, it makes it even easier to be a keyboard warrior and internet warrior, doesn't it, when you've got no picture on there of you or nothing like that there. Mm-hmm. But just like we said, like went back to it, it's just so easy to, in this day and age now, because the internet, to be that type of guy. It's wrong, isn't it? It's wrong.
Really wrong. And at the end of the day, it shows an ugly side of people. Like, as we've said many times, if you don't, it takes more effort than writing it down there, invent it, to have an argument with someone. Look, if you didn't like the guy, that's fine. Just didn't comment on it or didn't like it or didn't do anything. Just leave it be.
It takes more effort to be hateful towards somebody than it does just to say no. Like, we've suffered it ourselves, like, and it's mad.
But the majority of it was a lot of thanks and things from, because that and you did do a lot for charities and things like that. People can say what they want. He's a racist, he's this, that, and the other. But he put a lot of charities in place. He brought the royal family into the 21st century, basically.
Definitely. Like, I have mixed opinions, mixed views on him, but like I said, for the good stuff he's done, it's unquestionable. Like, I mean, he served in World War II, for fuck's sake. Like, he's fought for the country. Like if anybody fights to defend our country, then they're a saint. Apart from me.
Exactly.
Apart from me.
Cheers, mate.
You didn't know that he would credit.
No, I don't look for it.
Like I said, massive respect to anybody that serves our country, like yourself as well. You know, I've said all the time, but yeah, it's mad. It's mad. And like I said, it's a shame. I know he's obviously been ill for the past few years now as well. He's been going on a downward slope, but like I said, 99. And you'd have wanted that 100, wouldn't you, if you were there that close?
Yeah, well, except you want to be gone when you're 70, didn't you?
Yeah, that's it there. I don't want to be hanging around that long. Like, get me done. We'll be done.
You're an idiot. I'm sick of telling you this. So you're going to work until you're 68, have 2 years off, and then die. I will, mate. Play the game.
They'll be the best 2 years of my life.
Mate, I'm taking every bloody I'm trying to survive as much as I can for all that pension I paid in. I want as much as I can out of that.
Definitely. Well, cool.
So you're definitely going to be the guy who, when it comes to 65, you can either take £250 a month out of our pension at the moment, or you can take a 15 grand lump sum and then have like £150 a month. You literally are the 15 grander, aren't you?
Yeah, so I'm not right there, man.
Mate, I'm the same. Anyone who takes a £250 a month's a mug.
Like, why would I wait for all
It's taxable.
I want it now.
It's taxable. So if you, let's say, so I worked it out, you have to be alive about 13 years before you reap the benefit of having £250 a month. So what to do is get the 15 grand, and if you want, give yourself an extra £100 out of that each month, and it's not taxable, and you don't get taxed on it.
That's mad, isn't it? Like, as soon as I get retired.
Hole.
Put some respect on Charles Boy's name. He's fantastic in the boil.
Yes.
Shame he's still like the third or fourth best in the series, but
no, definitely not. Top dog Terry Boyle and then Jake.
Nah. Like, Terry doesn't even get my top 4.
It's things that Terry does, the pattern and short step.
The pattern, the tradition.
The Ebony Falcon.
The 9-9, what he brought in.
Exactly.
That's it. But yeah, he doesn't make my top 3, 4.
Who's you? Let's guess. Well, I cannot really put him in, because he'll be number 1, but I cannot really put him in there because he's not like a major player in it, but Pimento.
I haven't even thought of, but yeah, you can put him up there as well. The one he's in massively.
It's the one where he's like, we need someone skeezy, low life. Oh, guys, you thought of me.
Or Nicolás is like, Daddy, there's someone I've seen a monster in my locker, in my wardrobe. He's like, no, you did. He's like, I did. And then he goes in, the Pimento's in there. Chuck, it's me, Pimento, from work.
Hitchcock and Scully as well, them are good. They're all good, mate.
I tell you, it's really hard, isn't it? Like, you could not actually rank it.
I couldn't name the one I didn't really like is Santiago.
She wouldn't be in my top 6.
No. Hitchcock and Scully, if they're separately the shit, together they're tremendous. Yeah. If they're separate, Scully's better than Hitchcock.
Yeah, you can't separate them. They've got to be together. Like, it's.
They are an entity, aren't they?
The studs, the 9-9 studs.
That's it. Until they get was it wing sluts? Wing slut sauce.
The slut sauce saved us. Fantastic. Shout out to 9-9, Brooklyn 9-9. Absolutely fantastic comedy.
Yes. But ending though, that's the only disappointment in it. But everything good comes to an end.
It does. But yeah, cool. Well, should we download a Brewskis on Insta then, so we can get a couple of beers done?
Which one are we reviewing?
A couple of shots. We've got some absolutely naughty shots today for you, though.
Not the shots. Which beers are we reviewing on?
Oh, beer. Don't know what you want to do. Let's do Anarchy Brews because it looks fucking sick. Yeah, sort of that. Yeah, Anarchy Brews it is.
Right. Cult leader. But also we'll be doing later on, not really reviewing, but drinking, we'll be having Silent Echoes, which I think is pretty good.
Yeah, Cameron doesn't really pick that up there as much with on here. Yeah.
Oh, I never noticed them. At the top of
the tent in the fire. What is it, like a bush on the side or something? I don't know.
Right. And we've also got
this Play Brews Juicy Lucy.
Juicy Lucy.
Yes, yes. Very cool. So I'm just going to go loading Insta. Just going to mute this here so you can't hear on both of them. Get that in the logo. Complain afterwards how much it wrecks me ears.
Oh, you beat us to it, you bastard.
Very cool. I'm just going to go do this now. What is going on, guys? Thanks very much for joining us for another episode of Brewskis with the Broskis. My name's Marty, one half of Brew Co, as you already know. We are just going to get Steve in the video. Once Steve does join us, we have a nice little treat for you guys in regards to a beer from Anarchy Brew. Now, we reviewed Anarchy a while ago, and now it's been a little while since we have done one of them, which is surprising because they are really nice beers, and we just don't buy enough of them, if I'm being perfectly honest there, which is surprising, like I said, because we do like their beers. Once Steve does get on, we'll do this beer. We've also got quite a few shots to get through as well, so these shots some of them are all absolutely dangerous shots. Steve, how's it going, man?
Are you dangerous shots?
Yeah, some of the shots we have got are dangerous. So like I said, we've got the beer from Anarchy, which it's been a while since we did one of them, which is, like I said, surprising because we do enjoy their beers.
We do indeed.
And then we've got some dangerous shots to get through as well. I think, to be honest, Steve, we might as well start with a shot because we've got quite a few shots.
First of all, just to let you know, shout out to Talkball, East Coasting, and the manager Graham there for providing us with these few beautiful drinks tonight. They are back open again. If you want to get on their page, you can find their contact number to book a haircut in. As you can see, I'm going in on Tuesday as I need it desperately.
Same as this guy here, Tuesday as well. Got to get a haircut and beard cut in. This is just going. Johnny says to the other night, I thought he goes, you know what, when I seen your first video a couple weeks ago, when I thought you looked like a homeless man when your beard was just out of control. I was like, it is, you're right, it is. I was like, less than the homeless, but yeah, my beard is out of control there. But yeah, cool. Before we do go there, obviously, like I said, with this video and obviously the podcast that will obviously go live, as we've already said on the introduction, we are now in the top 100 of Apple Podcasts of
in the UK
in the UK improv. Yeah, I couldn't think what it was called there. I had an absolute mind blown. I've had one kind of dragon soup and I've gone to mush. But yeah, so again, we've got that top 100 now, which is a decent going. Like I said, we've only been going a little while, so it's nice to know that our videos get that good bit of laughing, a good bit of banter, which is probably all I'll be missing from not being able to go to the pubs and see your mates. So you just get us two dickheads just to do that for you there as well.
However, next week when we have our hairs trimmed and our beards trimmed, two good looking motherfuckers.
Oh yes. Is somebody else jumping on for me, are there?
No, that's true.
Well, what shot do you want to do? Because like I said, we've got 3 different ones, again from Revs, and then we've got 4 moonshines.
Should we do Toffee Apple Moonshine?
Oh, okay. Toffee Apple Moonshine it is. What the fuck have I just done? Never mind. Toffee Apple Moonshine. Hope to God it's nothing like the original Moonshine. Because if it is,
we're in trouble.
We're definitely in trouble. It doesn't smell that bad.
Well, this is only 22%.
Oh, there you go. It might not be as bad as the original stuff, but the original.
Oh, mate, the original stuff was beauty.
Fuck, I don't know.
I think I've undersold you, mate. Look, I'm rimming here.
I think I would have been, but I stopped pouring it. There's a little bit left in. But cheers.
Quite nice, that.
I don't even taste the alcohol. I'm still waiting for something to hit us.
It's because we had the brutal moonshine, didn't we?
Is that what it is?
moonshine. We're terrified.
Immune to it. Yeah, that was all right, that one. Do another one?
Marty will be on his back end.
Oh, I'm going to be absolutely steaming. I've shown obviously next door what I've got to drink tonight. And she goes, and are you in work? And I was like, I am indeed.
Oh, boy, aren't we? I think this is the first time ever we're doing the actual podcast that we're both in work on the same Saturday.
It's going to be rough, and it's going to be absolutely brutal. This, but it'll be good. It'll be interesting to see how it goes there.
What's the next one you want to shoot down then?
Let's try one of the ones from Revs. Let's try the jelly bean vodka one.
Which one's that?
The little pink one.
Is that one?
Yeah.
It's like you can't really see through it. The two red ones are like see through, aren't they?
Okay. The pink one of the two. For the camera there. This is jelly bean vodka from Revolutions.
Oh.
I mine went out and all that, and I took the rest out of the tub.
Wait 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm. What a way to start a podcast, just absolutely necking shots at left, right, and centre.
Cheers. All for one and fuck the rest.
Again, that's nice. That's very drinkable. Let's have just a beer now.
Well, I've not had a drink yet this week, so I've started my weekend drinking off with the moonshine and a shot of jelly bean vodka.
That's it. And obviously, I know that just to show the guys what I'm actually drinking now while I was waiting for a beer, which is the dragon soup. I've heard obviously a lot of good things about this one for only being £3 a can at 7.5%. £3? £3.
Oh.
£2.99 a can for 7.5%. Oh, tat it all day long.
You will be on your back by quarter past
8. I'm going to absolutely be steaming. I'm not looking forward to it in the morning. But it's all good. But yeah, the one that we've obviously got for you guys tonight is this little beauty here from Anarchy Brew.
I'll just let you know, we've still got 4 shots from Rebs and we've got 3 moonshines left. So we've still got 7 shots.
I'm just waiting for my guy to join in the video before we do the chili one, the pepper one, which
you'll have to see that on the podcast exclusive.
Yes, because I don't want to do it on it because I'll be ill. I wouldn't be surprised if I spew. So
it's a way to get them to watch a podcast. If you want to see us tap the chili one, which is supposedly the worst shot this guy's ever had, then you got you. I'll tell you what though. Can you remember I was telling you about 99-cent bar in Munich?
Yeah.
Sorry, in Hamburg. Sorry. They've done a chili shot there, mate. It was basically something with Tabasco sauce in it.
Not that bad, was it? No.
I enjoyed them. I was getting them fun out as well.
Yeah.
This guy kept buying. These two guys kept buying me and Wabi shots and Pete Smith's like that. Them two want to bum years and we're like, I can think what they want as long as they're buying us free drinks.
As long as they get the shots in. That's it. I suppose that's a good one for it as well. I'm just loading this in, so I just...
Guys, of course, I can't wait to see the reaction to that shot then. Me neither.
I mean, to be honest, though, Gaz is going to obviously watch the video tomorrow and stuff, and Gaz will find out there. He loves it.
How the fuck you just joined viewing us?
I put it on my laptop as well, so I can see so I can see the comments. So it's not a bad little get together for it there.
Right. So let's have a look at this. Anarchy Brew from Talk Bar. I think it was about £5.
This is the can. To be honest, as cans go, it is up there with one of the cans.
It's fucking beauty in it. I love the skull.
Yeah, the skull's absolutely fantastic. I love the fact that the cult leader of it there, it's a proper standout thing as well, which is absolutely mint.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good can. I've gone out there now and say it's a 10 for the can.
I would as well. I also like Anarchy's sign as well.
Yeah, Anarchy's sign is absolutely fantastic. Look at that, man. What I like as well about it is the fact that the barbed wire runs all the way through the can, and hopefully I can pick it up there as well, which is really good. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for the can from Anarchy.
And once again, got this from Talk Bar, East Coasting from the owner Graham. Stu was there as well. Always first time seeing Stu and Graham for ages. But they were doing all right. Good to see them.
Nice to see you again, is it? After a while.
Aye, well, that's it. Asking how lockdowns went. I went, well, I think I got drunk more than the first one.
That's it. Probably that's been the case on it before. See this podcast picking up there. We probably drank more in this one than we ever. Than we did in the first one. So, yeah.
I've got Fulham and Wolves on in the background, so I will be doing me unbelievable jets.
Are you going for
during the games when something goes in.
Mm-hmm. Cool, yeah. Cool.
Right. Smells nice. It is. Well, let's talk a little bit about it. It's a Mosaic IPA Pale Ale, 5.5%. It's vegan friendly. It hops and mosaic, malt extra, pale, Munich, dexterin, and oats, and the yeast is East Coast Ale.
Nice. Well,
So let's give this bad boy a go tonight.
Smells all right. I mean, I smell it because it smells like just an average normal IPA. Let's have a little look. Are you pouring it in your patented Beaver's glass?
Always.
Always.
I don't have an Anarchy Brew glass.
Oh boy, this pour is absolutely tremendous. Look at that.
Mate, it's just your bog standard pour, mate, the same as mine.
Tense.
You know what I mean?
I wouldn't exactly say it's my bog standard pour, but yeah, maybe yours.
Oh, just wide from Portugal. I was about to say that. It's Wolves.
Well, I mean, you'd be forgiven, can't you, if you're thinking it's Portugal there?
Well, they are wearing Portugal top.
Oh, you can definitely be forgiven thinking it's Portugal then.
Right, so that's my pause, right? And this is Marty's.
it's like I'm playing the stock market with my pause, isn't it? You never know what's going to be from week in, week out.
At least it can't be as worse as Applegarth.
No, it'll never be as bad as Applegarth.
Don't worry, lads. I've worked in a bar.
Yeah, that's it. I think that's the pinnacle of it, for the fact of that sentence there alone just kills it. Nobody's pork can ever be worse than his for that sentence alone.
Do you know what it is as well? Because we're in a group chat with the army lads with them.
Mm-hmm.
And all of them watched that one, right? Even lads like Ross doesn't really watch any of them, but he watched that one because Fruity was on it, or Phil, as you know him. And literally, my phone was exploding. What a fucking idiot!
Your phone's going absolutely berserk.
Every time someone got to that bit, I was getting a message. He's a fucking idiot, him, isn't he?
He's an idiot.
The big one.
He's such a lovely lad as well, though, which is
I love it when he fucks up, though.
He done himself bad, didn't he? Done himself dirty.
Right, so let's get this down the hatchet.
Cheers, boy.
Thank you. Cheers.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, same.
It's no bitterness at the end. It's smooth.
Mm-hmm. It is quite a smooth drink. It's got the tiniest little thing of like zestiness in it.
Yes, I was going to say you get, but it's not like a hit you at the end.
No, it's all the way through. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we actually agree, 100% agree on that thing.
I know.
What's going on here? I think you agree what you're doing to us.
I know, it's always got to be. Do you reckon Bamford should be in the Euro squad? Let's get back.
Let's bring it back in on, right?
Yes.
No.
Double yes if he scores a couple tomorrow and I'll win 20 quid.
Yeah, definitely.
I need to rein in me entry losers.
Oh, well, I'm glad I've lost a tenner and that's it, so I'm not really too fussed.
I'm £65 down.
And how many bets have you put on?
14.
How many have you won?
0.
Oh my god!
Mate, I know what it feels like to be a Detroit Lions fan now, not winning anything.
A Sunderland fan. 2 seasons.
No, I know what it feels like to be a Newcastle fan, never win anything.
Never won football. Fantastic.
I said I was Dave though. I'm more of a flat racing guy. When it comes to flat racing, do you know that Saturday we went out when you were coming out and then you couldn't come out because you were last? Decided to take a extra shift on for more money to screw your life up as usual.
Yeah.
I had like 7 winners that day in about 21, so I was like a strike rate of 33%.
Yeah, that's your dad's Mr. 33.
No, Mr. 2% now, isn't he?
Mr. 2, semi-skinned. That's
right. So on the flats, I strike about 33%. So when Ascot comes around, I'm reckon I'll win about 6 or 7 bets over the 3 or 4 days, which will win us like about 400 or 500 quid.
I'll follow you at Ascot. I'm not there. Hurdles is dodgy, man. Like it's like the national.
It's like I said today, I had one on 9-1. I was going to win 50 quid. And it was leading. The horse behind it, Santry House, was like, he was whipping it like fucking it was going anyway. He was still at a canter, this guy. 2 fences out, jumps it, knows it's the ground. He guns over the top. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake.
What is going on here? Yeah,
I just knew then it weren't me. However, I'm in too deep, so I've got to put me 700 races on tomorrow to try and win something back.
I think that's what it is. Obviously, with the horses, like when it's on the hurdles, like the fences, like it can go anyway. It's just a dodgy land in it. It can fuck a horse over, which is ridiculous.
Well, the thing is, I always put aside 100 quid for like Cheltenham, Ascot, Aintree.
Yeah.
So I've still got like 35 quid there, so it's got me races on. I'll probably just take another couple of pound in to have a couple of shots on the national, you know what I mean? Got to bang like 100 to one shot on, ain't you?
100%, always. I was laughing at because we put our Sweaty's Netflix details there. Obviously, we use our her Netflix, and she hasn't paid her bill because she's been in the hospital, so she hasn't paid it. And I've just got a message from my phone, and it was off Christina. So it come up black horse. Can you tell Becky to pay her Netflix?
You know what, right? If somebody messaged me saying, pay your Netflix, I'm like, who the fuck are you?
I know.
I would literally remove you, change the password, and remove you from it.
I think Sweaty pays for it because the kids watch it as well, and obviously if the kids watch it and Ollie watches it, she's never gonna not let them watch it. So
that's the difference between me and Sweaty. I would instantly end it.
Well, Sweaty's at hospital now. She got out today after being in hospital for like a week.
How is she?
I've not actually spoken to her, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Well, she needs to get in fucking. She's got 5 days, mate.
She's got till Tuesday to get in touch with the ticket office to get it sorted. Otherwise, I'll be taking her seat next season.
Ollie gonna be sitting with the big boys.
Yes, I definitely come next season.
What you doing? You getting your last to pick them up straight afterwards when we're going to
definitely.
Yes.
But I'd be like, look, match finish at 5. Get there for 15:15. We'll give you Ollie because I'm going to town with the boys. We've missed out this for like 2 years.
Mate, we may need to change this podcast date then. Once everything's read back open.
Why is that?
Well, on a Friday night, I go to the club.
Might have to be like a Wednesday or something. When's the podcast?
I was thinking Sunday. Afternoonish. About 5 till 7.
No, because Sunday's normally like my deal, like what you're saying, the kids, like if we're going out and about, and if I've been like,
that's why it's better to do it now then, so you didn't have to go out and about.
Look, no,
well, mate, you got training, you got American football training.
That's it. Look, I mean, like, look now, big time is like.
No, because then at 4 o'clock we'll be going to the pub with them. We'll not get into it. Might have to be. I'll tell you what, we might have to change Thursday. Oh, do you play football on Thursday?
Aye.
You might have to knock that on the head, man.
Right, it'll be midweek, sometime midweek.
Well, it all depends. Like I got to the club on a Friday, but let's say we'll finish at 5. We could always do it 6 till 8, and I'll go down at 8 o'clock till 12. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you and me at Cassin.
Well, no, it'd be me, Alex, and Graham.
And Cass.
Well, do you know what? Why bring the hate in, mate? It's not my fault you live out with the shit end of the water.
Yeah, let's get back to beer. What do you reckon?
I like it, mate.
I do. Like, it goes down so smooth. What were the ingredients in it? What was in it? Malt extract, pale, Munich, oats.
No. So hops is Mosaic.
Mm-hmm.
The malt is extra pale, Munich, dextrin, and oats, and the yeast is East Coast Ale.
We had many East Coast ales before.
I'll tell you where I like an East Coast ale is at Sturks.
At Sturks.
The East Coast.
Yeah, it's
See,
nice. Yeah,
that's a beauty.
It is. It's on draft and all, isn't it? So it's always nice when it's on draft. Yeah. Every pint will always taste better when it's from draft because it's just.
Do you know what? I love it when I go to town. I go to Port of Call and they've got Gamma Ray and neck oil on. Gamma Ray
on draft is unbelievable.
Me and Phil Ely love a neck oil, didn't we?
Can you remember that geezer, the sticky wicket on that plane was and you were going, I'm going to have this glass here, I'm going to nick this glass. He goes, well, you could just ask and I'll get you one because he worked at the bar. I'm that anyways, I'm having that here.
Me and Ely, fuck that. I haven't seen Phil Ely. You weren't at training last week.
Yes, I was reading the comments and stuff and he said he wasn't there, so surprising. It would be nice.
Well, we'll all be there. You're on Saturday, Sunday, the job of this week, aren't you?
Yeah.
Same here. So we'll be there next weekend.
Yeah.
That's the one that counts, isn't it?
It's the one that we need to be there, don't we? Because obviously we've got that geezer coming down to affiliate us into the leagues.
Have you got pads yet?
No, not.
I was speaking to Joe Hardy, and he said you can get the lowers, like the ones that just slot in.
Yeah.
About 10, 15 quid, Football America.
Yeah, I was looking on there, like they've just been out of my size, out of stock for my size. Like I think obviously it must be an outage at the moment because I've been looking like every day for the past week and a half, and they've just been out of stock. So they just must be waiting for their stock to be replenished.
Aye, maybe. But get asked in the group chat and things like that, because obviously with the guy coming on that day, you'll need some pads. Lowers I don't know about.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, we'll get it sorted. I mean, I'm sure I know the club's got spares which they could get if it must comes to must.
Yeah,
which it's good. But yeah, I can't wait for that. Like I said, just to get affiliated in the leagues and stuff will be decent.
Well, I couldn't believe I was there the other day, and my fitness was actually quite good.
Decent.
Well, mate, I went on the bike last night. 30 minutes to do it with me mate because we're both losing weight, and like 22 minutes, I was 10 kilometers in. I messaged you saying that's me 10 kilometers. About 8 minutes later, that's that. Like fucking hell, must be gone some.
Good on there.
Eggs are like absolute concrete at the end of it. Like,
oh man,
I done about 15 kilometers in 30 minutes. I just went for like kind of killed us, like, but it was.
I suppose that's how you can improve those, isn't it? When you're pushing yourself like that. Like when we used to do training, right? We used to do like shuttle runs.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
Gareth Corser, Joe already gave his old pads and lid to the club to use, so maybe you could use those, Marty.
Yeah. I was going to read that comment out. I was just getting the story out first of all, and I was getting to that. But yeah, that's cool.
Get your story out.
Yeah. So I was saying, so when we used to do like shuttle runs and like we used to do shuttles and then sprints and then into shooting drills. But once we took our shot, we then used to like some of us, me, used to cheat and walk back. And Jimmy, our gaffer at the time, was shouting, "Nick, by walking back, run back, and that's how you recover." I'm thinking, no, I'm not. I've got a stitch here. I'm not recovering by running back here. But he's like, you need to fucking run back.
You're lucky that you didn't have to go and fucking recover the ball because you'd be running about fucking 2 miles if you were shooting.
Wow, it's mental. That's mental. Yeah.
Mate, I've seen some of your shots are horrendous.
Yeah, you always see the bad ones. You never see the ones when I score absolutely screamers.
No, I didn't.
That's it. Do you not remember when I scooped Alex when he was in goal? To 7 aside, when I scooped a 6.5 foot tall geezer?
Well, that's all right. Fucking, I would have saved it.
Well, you wouldn't have because I was on your team, so it would never been the case. Oh, we're there. Sorry. Look, we've actually got a guest in here, Mrs. Margaret Watt. First time she's been in for a few weeks.
Oh, I was actually speaking to Margie the other day. It was last Saturday, actually. She was in last Friday when she was trying to get in the group with us.
Oh, yeah.
When Margie was trying to impose, I was like, "Hey, Margie, what you do?" She goes, "I didn't know what I was doing. I was just pressing anything."
My mama.
And I went, "You weren't there long, were you?" She goes, "No, when I came on years 2, I already pissed."
That's what she said to me. I seen her the following Monday. She went, "I came in, you were steaming." She went, "You redeemed me fucking it in," so I left. I was like, "Yeah, sounds like us."
Well, when I walked into B&M's the next day, I was like, "Margie, do you like the calf?"
Like the legs, get the pins out.
Yeah, and I've had the Neil M short on. I had the lower Adidas one, showing a bit of a quadricep at the bottom as well.
Oh, it's funny.
Margie's art gone, you a mix art.
Oh, it's funny. Yeah, well, let's do another shot on here, and then we'll finish this beer, and we'll hit Insta. Oh, not Insta, sorry. I mean, I'm not really much left to read, but Romeo done. What do you want to do?
Whatever you want, mate.
You choose. I chose the last one.
We'll do the pink marshmallow moonshine.
Okay. Let's find it. Pink marsh.
Well, it's written on the top.
Yeah, no, I was finding it. So I had a few of them. Oh, I was scattered about all hour. Oh, not feeling too good again. Smell.
Doesn't smell too bad.
I've just got a question mark off Black Horse, so I don't know whether it's because I have a message sweating to pay a Netflix bill.
Probably will.
No, she's not going to pay it now, like instantly pay it now.
Why can Black Horse not message in and say, get your because you can't be seen as a bad guy.
That's it, innit? That's it. Just taking off a drink because I've got that little taste that still. I want to taste this.
Oh, 2 seconds. Let's just have a quick look at it here. This one's also 22%. It says, please enjoy responsibly. That's not happening with us.
No, it's not.
And this, it got the World Food Innovation Award 2016. Oh, it's been 5 years since it's won that.
Let's see how good it's now still.
All for one.
Wait there, 1 second. Oh yeah, I was just reading that message of Black Horse. Yeah, cool. Cheers. Let's get it.
Cheers.
Oh, fuck no.
Quite nice, that one.
Yeah, it really. I'm honestly good. I don't know why I'm doubting these. They've been all quite nice. Nice little sweet taste.
Moonshine's quite good.
Yeah, I love moonshine.
Shall I get that other one out again?
No. I love the flavoured moonshine. That's what I meant. But yeah, that was quite a nice beer from an Eli. Well, actually, we need to finish the review. So, can 10.
Taste. Pour 10 because it was spot on. Smelled lovely. Spot on. Stayed with her head. I'd give that a 10.
Same.
Taste. 10.
Yeah, 10. I was trying to think.
I would actually have it up there with Pump Up the Jam and Verdant. It's not as good as Verdant, but it's better than a 9.5. I'll give it a 10.
I think I was just trying to think of what I could compare it with, like in regards to different tastes. But yeah, it's up there with one of the best IPAs I've had. So yeah, I'll give it a 10.
Price was £5, I think.
£5 for £5.30. I think it said for 5.5%.
I'd give it an 8 for price.
But I think if we've got to go like pound per volume and taste as we've enjoyed it, I don't.
See, I find £5.40 a high price for 5.5.
Yeah, I do.
But I've given it a 10, so I would normally give it around about a 6 if it was a shit drink for the price. But it's a good drink. I'm going to knock it up too because it's worth the £5.40. But you pay an extra £2 for extra £2 or £3 for Verdant. So I'm going to give it an 8.
I'll give it a 9 because I really like it.
So we're going to 8.5 on that one.
Cool. And overall, I think 9.5 and 10. And
well, it's got 3 10s.
Yeah, but you've given it an 8 and a 9. I'd give it a 9.5.
Well, we'll go 9.5.
9.5, which is a great. To be honest, it's a great beer. Like I said at the beginning of the show, we haven't had Anarchy for a while,
and we don't know why.
Exactly. When it's like this, I'm surprised why we haven't had them for such a long time. Because it's fucking beautiful, that drink. Yeah, 9.5 out of 10 is a mega score for them. So well done, Anarchy, for that fantastic drink. I appreciate that one. Where do we get it from? Talk Bar, East Coast?
Talk Bar, Sea Road, Sunderland, Full Wool. Owner Graham, lovely bloke, really nice guy. The 2 barbers in there as well with him, Graham, Stu and Davey Boy, hell of a blokes. If you want a good cut, have a mint crack and have a beer while you wait.
Oh, that's it, even better. Even better.
Get yourself down.
Definitely, yeah, cool. But yeah, so from Anarchy, a couple of moonshots, a couple of vodkas. Obviously, if you want to see the rest of the shots, I think there's another 5 to go. You'll have to watch the podcast.
No, 6.
Fucking hell, Jesus Christ.
We've got 2 moonshines and 4 other ones.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you want to see the rest of them, you'll have to watch the YouTube from tomorrow. And then if you don't want to watch us, you don't want to listen to the rest of the podcast, we'll be available from midday tomorrow to download on Apple, Amazon, Spotify, Anything else? Have I missed anything?
Amazon, Spotify, and no Android. Fuck Android.
Fuck Android.
Apple, YouTube.
Yeah.
Apple, YouTube.
From tomorrow.
And you spit, and this is top 100 artist.
Yes. We're there. So Sando's just joined in now. Sando, we've did a couple of them now. We did the jelly bean and the.
That's it. Just
the jelly bean now. We're going to do the rest of them on the podcast. So from tomorrow, Sando, you'll have to load it up or listen to it there. Either one. I'll let you know when it's up so you can see a reaction of it there as well.
Napoli Live James, Ed can't come in. Is he using your wrong code, is he?
He might be. I'll have to give him the details again in a second there. But yeah, cool. So everybody that's joined in tonight there, thank you very much for joining. We really do appreciate the love and support that we've had from you over the last 10 weeks on the podcast to break that top 100, which is
12 weeks. 12 weeks.
12 weeks, 11 weeks. Look, I've had a few beers, right? Give it a break. Them shots, right? So over the past 12 weeks to get us in that top 100, which was absolutely a mega achievement. We really appreciate it.
Let's push for 50s now.
Top 50s, that's what we're going for now. So again, if you do download the podcast, like I said, Amazon, Apple, Android, fuck Android, mugs. Drop us a comment.
Even if you don't listen to it, go on YouTube and hit the subscribe. Even if you don't want to listen to it, subscribe. It helps us out.
Yeah,
it's easy as that.
Just drop us a like. It helps out massively, and you never know, we might get paid off Apple sometime soon, mugs. But yeah, for now, from me, thank you very much for tuning in. Have a lovely weekend, guys. Stay safe, Steve.
Peace out.
Take care. See you guys. Can I leave this video here? What's going on? I've gone full Quinny. Take care, guys. Stay safe. That is it. Oh, get them.
Right, as you're there, Marty's having natural nightmares as usual with his
Boss.
Everything.
Beats by Dre. You guys need to hook us up here with something here. What was that, sorry, Steve?
Well, I've got Boss already, mate, and I've got Beats by Dre, and my ears are fine.
Take care, guys. Stay safe. Oh, sorry, I still had there.
You still got your Instagram on.
It was in the background, wasn't it? It was running in the background still. Yeah,
running amok. I'll tell you what, right? I'm not happy that everyone who's read me fuck entry 0-14 have put a laughy face. These sad faces are you're right on DM me, anything like that for solace. They're all fucking laughing bastards. You were one of them and all.
But yeah, I've sent Ed the wrong meeting ID again, so let's give him it again there. How many times do I have to write this?
I'm just going to give a shout out for our competition winner a few months ago. We've had a bit of the time getting the T-shirts ready because obviously COVID. But Hayden Burks, he's received the T-shirt, loves them. He loves the merch. Mate, he said they're brilliant. He's taking the Romania with him.
Yes, that's class. Obviously,
and he said he's going to rep it. He's tagging us everything he can.
Everywhere he goes, get on the
Yes.
That's what we want to like. Spread the word, spread the name. Obviously, I've just said the details again there. Hopefully, you can get in this time.
I don't know why we put you in charge of this sort of stuff.
I think
we see it every week, but it still happens.
Every week, that's it.
Mate, I don't know how to upload it onto all these stuff. You know how to do that. That's why you do it.
Well, well, all we have to do from now on, you can start it off and just send me all the stuff.
Oh, big announcement on Friday.
Sorry, big dog. I've got just Ed in the waiting room now, so I'm just going to accept him in, and then we can hit the big announcement as well.
I've just said it.
He's our good friend, Eddy coming in. Well, my good friend, not yours. I know you don't know him personally.
I've never met him.
Here he is.
What's he done to his hand?
I was letting him get the story. Ed, please don't tell me you wearing a Chelsea shirt off a few seasons ago.
No, I don't. It's in Adidas Fest.
I thought it was like Chelsea seasons ago t-shirt that had the colour on. I was like, what are you doing? Like,
I'm not that. I'm stupid, but not that stupid.
Ed
you're stupid coming on here.
But yeah, how's it going, big man? You all right?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. And yourself?
Yeah, we're good. Obviously, Nat was in the video there going, Ed can't get in. I was like, I've probably sent the wrong details again there. It was good.
We've had to see what I've got to work with.
You're not getting rid of me that easy.
It was a good video. I think my phone's actually broke, so I don't know if we're going to actually get that update to Instagram, but if not, never mind. We'll just have to watch it on here. But yeah, how's your week been?
Not too bad. Quite busy actually, because it's tax season in the Netherlands, so it's constant client complaining on when their tax returns will be filed. So
If you didn't know, Steve, Ed's a tax man, and he's he's really.
I kind of gathered that when he said about it's tax season, he's having a bit of a rough time.
What was it, Ed? Like, did you see that when you told me before when your dad was working, like he was in the biggest taxi company for Holland, and you're in the second biggest?
Well, my dad worked for an insurance broker, the biggest in the Netherlands, and I used to work for one of the big four companies, so one of the bigger tax advisory companies.
I would hold that over my son all day long, like, well, he's never as good as I am, mate, but you're all right, but you're not as good as me.
Well, let's agree to disagree.
I'm sure your dad would agree with my side as well.
I agree with you, Ed. I agree with you, mate.
How would you agree with me?
Just so I didn't have to agree with you, mate.
I was that as well.
We agree too much on that beer. We've got to start having an argument at some point.
Ed was saying obviously the end of the month or whatever he said the movie's going to obviously come on. He was probably in review some beers from the Dutch company, the one that make the actually.
Yeah, I've actually got one can of them now. It's
fancy pants.
It's a Dutch microbrewery who have quite the funny taste of cans.
Oh, Cannabis was that?
Guinness.
No Guinness.
Cannabis.
No, cans. Beer cans.
Oh, beer cans.
Oh, I thought you said Guinness at first. I was going to say, I don't like Guinness, me. I'm not having any Guinness.
I thought he said cannabis. I was like, get in there.
See,
well,
I'd send in the good stuff.
I think they actually brew one or two beers with a cannabis extract.
A bit of
There you go.
And a bit of hemp. In England, like, we have quite a few like hemp, a lot of hemp stuff kicking about now. There's loads of like hemp cafes and hemp bakeries and like everything I can put a hemp in. Like, yeah, we're having that. I think it's just a little.
Well, you can eat hemp and use hemp for anything. You just can't smoke it. That's illegal.
That's it, isn't it? Yeah, they can put in.
They make rope out of it.
Yeah.
What was that? Sorry.
They make rope out of hemp.
Oh yeah, they make so much out of it. Like, but it needs. Like, I can see why people don't want it like to be legalized, but there's so many benefits of it.
So Joe Rogan, right? He told us.
Big up Joe Rogan.
Big up Joe Rogan.
We all love
Joe Rogan said the reason why cannabis was illegal in America is because the New York Times basically they converted all of their printers to use paper that was made from wood. And then, but it's cheaper to make paper from hemp. But then they would have had to change all of their printers and everything. So what they done was they gave loads of money to the US government and says illegal, make cannabis illegal. And they did it the same as moonshine back in the when you could run your car on moonshine, and it was cheaper to run it on moonshine than it was on petrol. So that's why you had like the prohibition era, because they just got rid of all of it.
Did you say? Sorry, Ed. Were you agreeing to hops there, or did you say you've had moonshine?
Come again?
Have you had moonshine? Have you?
Yeah.
Like proper moonshine.
You haven't had my moonshine.
I don't know if I ever told you.
I think I should be happy about that.
We went when I said I don't know if I ever told you, but when we went to London for the Checkers Field final, like 2 years ago now, Hobbs had a bottle of like, what was it, 75-80% proof?
It was 103% proof, burned down to 73% alcohol moonshine called White Lightning.
It was one of the most roughest drinks that I've ever had in my life. It did come with a hazardous warning. It did. It said,
I liked it, mate.
drink at 20 rows like this. Drink at your
20 Rose loved it.
Like it was one shot and you were done, like Nemo.
That's like drinking spiritus or ethanol.
Yeah, it was like drinking white lightning, white spirit.
It was rough. It was really, really bad.
Good news is, Marty, we've got an actual just moonshine without any sweeteners or out in it. So
have we? Oh my
yeah.
God. We've got a few more shots to do as well. Like we've got a few shots and we've got some other beers just to sup as well. So we'll have a good little laugh as well. But what's it been
So
like?
Here's a question, Ed. Here's a question for you before we go on. I know you're a Patriots fan, so we'll leave that one. Right. Who's your football team?
Feyenoord.
Nah, I can live with that.
Yeah.
Good.
And then if you go, who's your English football team?
Sunderland.
Yes.
He's a part of Feyenoord Mackems, isn't he?
He is, yes. Let get him out on the drink.
We speak, like I said, we speak every day, and it's like as soon as lockdown is lifted for both countries and stuff like that, like he's dying to come to a Sol match. Like he's absolutely itching to come. He wants a season ticket and everything. He's like, I've got to get one. To come to a match with the boys.
I told Marty I'll give Kirill some proper financial advice
I can give him some of that.
on how to shelter away his taxes.
And he'll deal with his billions. Saying, "Don't worry, lad, I've got you. Just get."
Kirill, you've got a couple of billions in the bank.
Hey.
You've got a trust fund. Get him back here.
Is also.
I didn't catch what you said there. Shows.
No, it's funny actually because his aunt is a client of ours, but she had a bit of a fallout with the whole family, so they're not actually on speaking terms, I think.
Oh well, as long as a killing keeps his billions, he's fine. He'll be all right.
Yeah, she did as well, so I think they'll both be happy.
Look, I think this season is massive for us as a club. Like, get us out of this shit league that we're in.
Yeah.
Get us back in the championship. A couple of years now, we need to spend at least 2 to 3 years in that league.
He's given us 60 million. That's it. Instant promotion.
£60 million to get us out of this league is a massive incentive. And then a couple of years in this league here, just to fully steady this ship, get everything ticking over, and get back into the big league.
All you need in the championship is a striker that scores goals and a rock solid defender. Look at Norwich. They've got out in the middle of midfield. They've got Pookie up front and a solid defence. You don't need a midfield in the championship to bypass it.
It's all high and deep balls in the championship. So just get a fox in the box and you're set.
Get the four back.
Bring the four back. That's it. Look, we've got a good enough. I think the midfield we've got now could compete in the championship as well. Like, we've got good wingers, we've got a good number 10, we've got a good centre half, centre midfield. We've got a good enough squad. We just need to get
rid of Gooch.
Yeah.
Look, boy, we have the same conversation about Gooch every week.
Get rid of Ledbetter.
Oh,
yes.
No. Like, I would keep him. Like I said, I think I've said to both of you now. For 75 minutes in, when we're under the cosh, he needs to come on to control and dictate.
No.
Maybe to warm the stands or the seats there, but he's useless.
Right, Ed, thanks very much for coming on the show. Like, it's been lovely speaking to you. See you later.
No, Ed, don't worry about it. You're right. If we're going to make ridiculous statements like Marty's just made, let's just bring Lee Catmull back out of retirement.
Boy, don't even start because you would have Lee Catmull.
I remember when he played, what was it? I think it was last season.
At VVV Venlo, was it? Yeah.
He played at the Dutch league. Oh, and he still was one of the worst players there.
What?
Don't you dare put disrespect on Lee Catmull's name.
Lee Catmull's a legend, right?
I know.
Right, that is Ed.
But
get
still.
Off. Bye, Ed. You he must have just not cared anymore than that's the case. I can't have you talking bad about Catmull. You love Catmull?
What?
I'm saying I can't have you talking bad about Catmull. You love Catmull?
Yeah, I do, but let's just be honest. He wasn't good there. So
the problem with Catmull is the way that he plays. If it's a shit team, Lee
Exactly.
Catmull is a defensive midfielder.
Exactly.
If it's a shit team and the players around him are shit, he's gonna look shit.
I think.
Whereas if you have a look at Sunderland when we went down and when we went down the Championship, Catmull didn't look good. When we got League One and we were a team on the front foot, Catmull looked good again. If all Lee Catmull's there is to sit in front of the defence and break the play up, but if you've got a bad defence, it makes him look bad.
I think if you played for Feyenoord or for not Ajax or a team
a bit like Ajax. a 20, somebody like that.
Yeah.
See, I know me, bit of Dutch football.
We all agree that Catmull is a fantastic player, and I
love Catmull.
Catmull
is legend.
Who doesn't?
And I don't know if I ever told you, right, when Sunderland Netflix Till I Die season 2 premiered, right?
Yeah.
I was at football training. Hobbs went to the premiere, and he was drinking in the pub with Methven and Donald. It was like just buying them drinks. They were buying them drinks, and they're like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna go because we're gonna go through to the premiere." And like, I knew where he's. So they went, "Oh, actually, we're gone and all." So they walked through the VIP section. Hobbs and his mates just followed them through, and then they were in the theatre, and Catmull was there, and Steve goes, "Oh, cats, let's get me photo with you." And Catmull goes, "Nah, I'm not one for that life. I didn't pack photos away." But you mean best mate, like not my best mate, but you mean mate's favourite player? He's like going to be super pissed off. And Cat goes, "Go on then, let's get the photo then." I was at 40, I got a message on my phone, picture message. Like, I can't even look at this now. I'm gonna have to look at it when I finish footy training, absolutely dying. Looked at my phone, Hobbs and Catmull like this. I was like, "Oh, you bastard!" I was fucking furious.
Classic.
I couldn't believe it.
I still remember his foul on Colback a couple of years ago when Colback just to the scum.
The picture when he's just looking down at Colback and the heat on the floor.
Like, you betrayed this club, and this is what you get.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
Right, I'm going to put one of these cans open, Marty.
Let's take a shot. Let's take a shot first of all, because we've got.
Jesus.
We've got
which one?
Shots, man. I just want to get out of the way. Let's do the pet one. I want to do it. I want to get out of the way.
Which one is it?
The red one.
There's 2 red ones.
Oh yeah. Well, they're both the same. I'll give you 2.
You fuck off.
You said that. You said you did chili shots and pepper shots, so I'll give you 2.
No, I'm having 2 of them.
You're gonna have to drink one of them.
So why do you give me 2 and you had me?
I've got 1. I got the set of 3s that I was supposed to give a set of cats, but
I think it's burnt me nose there. I think my catch is gone.
What? Somebody's put something in the oven.
Oh God, Ed, this is not smelling great. Like,
let's pour the glass.
I can read it from your face.
So this is a.
I've literally, there was a bit dropping, so I tongued it, and the tip of my tongue's burning.
Oh, I thought you said, I thought you said this. Wait there. So earlier on, when I give you these to you, I went, "There's a chili shot in here." You went, "That's all right. I did chili Carolina Reapers. I did ghost peppers. I did a burger."
I have. But I'm just saying, it's burning me tongue already. I never said I'm going to pussy out of it.
Giving that absolute big one earlier on.
Ed, did you see last week's episode when Marty was like, "Oh, we'll have this shot," and then he waited for me to drink to see my reaction before he drank it, stitched us right up.
I did.
Wait, Owen.
You've done it again today.
Right. We didn't need a referee, let's just do it, Reed. Cheers. Owen, let's go.
Cheers.
Drink it. Oh my God.
Sorry, that one.
More paper and alles erin.
It's not all right.
It's fine, man. Stop being a girl.
It's not all right. My mouth has just gone like extremely hot. Like I can feel
it's hot. It's hot, but it's just like eating like a chicken out of the chicken madras.
No, it's not.
It is, man. I've done it. I'm fine.
I can
I've actually I've actually washed my glass or not.
I kind of played as cool as what you did. Oh, I can feel me tongue and my cheeks like swelling and going numb from the inside. Like I can feel really. It's either that or the heating's on. I'm absolutely scorching with the heating on. Maybe turn the heating back off. Sweating. That is.
It's 3 degrees outside. What you saying? It's cold.
Cool. Let's do another shot just while we so I can swirl that one down.
What, you trying to wash that away, are you?
I am, yeah, that's right, exactly right. Let's do the pink one again.
Well, not because I've got 2 of the hot ones.
Fine, well, you do another hot one.
Well, no, I'm not double dutching on it, man. Fuck that.
Just don't pick one so I can take it.
So what you done was you big one, purple ones.
Aye, I took 2 pink, I give you 2 red ones.
Mate, I'm another red one.
Eh?
I'm not a red one.
No, I mean the pink one. The pink one. The jelly.
No, one pink one.
Oh,
red
yes,
and one pink.
Aye, that's right.
I'm trying to stitch us up and drink another one of them.
Well, I'll take this one. I think.
If I have another one, it could tip us over the top.
Well, let's pour drink a beer.
Could turn it here, Marty.
Eh? What did you say? Don't know what you said. Aye.
I'm going to have this Galaxy Silent Echoes IPA.
Cool. Let's pour it in because I need to take a drink.
Smells nice.
Does. What are you still drinking the same one, Ed?
What?
I think he's on the Amstel now.
Yeah, I am.
Are you all right, Marty?
Yeah?
Are you all right, mate?
Feels nice just to swirl it about your mouth. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
What's wrong with you?
I love hot stuff as well. Like, you know, I love hot stuff.
That's what she said.
Yes, you did. But I think that one just, I can feel it. 1 second, I think I need to take my hoodie off.
Ed, it's not that bad, mate.
I must be next to the
He's
video.
overreacting.
He is high.
It's that time of the month again.
All right, there's you little hard guy with your little wrist cast on.
What happened, Ed?
Wait there.
What?
Wait, I can put it in brief description and you'll know exactly what it is. So he was drunk, like you, but instead of hitting the wall, he fell out.
Me? Oh. Yeah, I've all been there and done it, Ed.
Yeah, I was. I had a bit too much Bacardis,
Oh, very nice.
and I was a bit pissed off about something that happened, and I was mimicking one of our girls living here in our street, who is quite arrhythmic. So I was mimicking her dancing. I tripped, and the next moment I had a huge lump on my thumb. And I was like, yeah, okay. It'll go over before I turn into a girl. And I think Tuesday, it happened on a Sunday, and on Tuesday I went to the doctors and they said, okay, yeah, you need to take some pictures. And well, they said, okay, yeah, it's broken. Okay, get a cast. Got a cast, and then they said, yeah, it didn't heal properly. So now you have to undergo surgery, and we're gonna place a screw in your thumb. So all of that is massive karma for mimicking a 7-year-old.
7-year-old?
I literally left that to the last this year.
I thought she was like in her 20s or something. So, yeah, mimicking a 7-year-old. Fucking hell. Don't worry, Ed. We've all been there drunk and broke bones.
Oh, I've been there so many times.
I've never been drunk in Porcupine.
Well, obviously, some of us haven't lived like other people.
Do you want to tell them the story how you done your hand?
Mine, I was in Pop World in York after winning a few races at the horses, actually. Sounds like I've got a gambling problem, doesn't it? Oh, unbelievable, Jeff. Let's just stop it there. But Willian Jose has just put Wolves 1-0 up against Fulham.
Wow.
He's on 2 from 2 now, isn't he, Josie?
He is, yes, after having a shopping start. Scott Parker's not happy. He looks like he's about to record the next Streets album.
In a few weeks' time, Ed, we're going to do a Soccer Saturday special where we'll all come on Zoom, like a Big Brother Soccer special.
Yeah.
We'll all come on Zoom. We'll all have a team. There'll be about probably 5 or 6 of us. Do you want to come on and get a team? Hey?
Have a drink.
Sure.
Get a team.
Sure.
Exactly like what Hops is there. Breaking news over to Steve at Portsmouth.
I'm not doing Portsmouth.
There's been a red card, Steve, has there?
Oh, Download be in front of us. There's been a red card, has there?
That's gonna be like, where?
I think it was 10 years ago to a few days ago that the Kamara thing happened.
Yeah.
And I watch it again and it's just as funny where he's like, Cammy, what's happened? There's been, and he's like, I don't know, Jeff. I don't know, Jeff.
Fantastic video ever.
Oh, is a VAR check on the go? I don't think it's going to get given. I think his sleeve is offside. I hate this sleeve. Any part of your arm shouldn't be allowed to be offside because you can't score with it.
Nah, that's it. Unless it's your shoulder, but that's why they're trying to say the sleeve mark on your shoulder. Because where does your shoulder end?
There.
Nah, because
Where the shoulder bone is.
Nah, because this is still a part of your shoulder here.
Oh, offside. He's waved it off, I think.
Ooh.
He's waved it off. It's 0-0.
Still 0-0, Jeff. That must have been
I
like.
don't know what's happening, Jeff.
That must have been like 30, 90 minutes, is it?
It's 47 minutes gone. It was in injury time, no goal, offside, Pedence.
Oh, shit, I thought it was 10 to 10. It's only 10 to 9.
So his arm's like that, and it's literally about there is where he's offside, that bit there. So basically an inch offside.
That's on the cuff, yeah, that's on the cuff, that one there.
But what if you're someone like a Dharma Traore, he's got massive biceps and it comes up the rear? You know what I mean?
He just looks like a mutant, though, him, doesn't he? Like a Dharma.
Yeah, so 0-0.
0-0, Jeff. Back to the studio, boys. So anyway,
Right, so
seeing?
back to my story.
Your
So
story.
we've been in York. Johnny Pearson had made an appearance. We'd been to the races. We actually had a really good day. It was scalding hot. It was about 30 degrees as well. And I was in a full tweed suit.
You must have been sweating.
I had them shoes on that I've still not got back from you, Marty.
I think I lost them again. And you sound like you already know the story.
Me, Brett, and Anne Fainsley, we end up in Pop World in York. It's called a revolving dance floor.
We spoke about it a few times.
It fucks you out like
Yeah.
So I was coming downstairs and this lad and lasses having a bit of aggro and the lad looked a bit of an arsehole. I went, hey man, leave her alone. And he goes, fuck off, mate, in like some Yorkshire accent. I'm not going to try because I'm not very good with them. And who can't he? And he goes, yeah, you daft cunt. And I was like, oh, really? But he didn't say daft cunt because that's like kind of a northeast thing. He said something like fucking what to say in Yorkshire. And I went, he goes, we'll go on then. And so I swung a punch at him and he ducked and I hit the wall. Fucking ran away like. He must have. So anyway, I broke my hand on the Saturday and I was a bit like, yeah, I went on the Wednesday because it was the World Cup was on as well. So I weren't missing World Cup games.
Exactly.
We went out on the drink, didn't we? We went out on the drink the Monday.
I had me 2 fingers were dangling for like 4 days.
Yeah, the worst part was the day after I broke it, we had the funeral of Natalie's grandfather, and everyone was telling me, okay, go see a doctor, go see a doctor. Like, no, I can't be bothered to see one. And then after 2 nights of non-sleeping because of the pain. I was like, okay, yeah, maybe it's still smart to go. So in the end, I went.
See, my problem was I had days off for the World Cup, so I wasn't back into work till the Thursday. So I went on the Wednesday. So when I went into work, a cast on me, and I was like, I can't really type that well.
Exactly.
And it was me right hand. So if I got a cast on during them days off, I wouldn't have been able to drink properly because it's not right with your left hand.
We didn't drink with your left hand. I mean, for you.
It's like wanking with your left hand, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, I'm left-handed.
Well, not be weed for you, and you fucking weirdo.
Now I'd say like it's mad, like because I'm left-handed, right? But literally, the only thing I do with my left hand is pick a pint up in right.
Wank.
Nah, that's it. Pick a pint.
Oh,
right?
you're right-handed.
Yeah, 100%. I'm right-handed if everything else. If I'm throwing darts.
What do you play? Darts is right-handed.
Yeah, darts right. Pool's right-handed. Everything else right-handed. I'm not including myself like you do here. But yeah.
Well, your left hand's for your ass, isn't it?
Like me ask me right-handed and all.
That's not what I'm talking about, mate. Ed got it.
I just didn't want to retaliate with an answer. With my mate, I messaged my mate Sandro saying about the shots. I said, "You're a bastard." I went, "My mouth's on fire." He went, "Well, I tell you to get a pint of milk next to it." I was like, "Well, I didn't want to look like a puff." And he said,
I didn't know what Sandro was talking about. It weren't even that bad.
He went, "How did you
Tabasco shots in Hamburg was fine."
Sandro goes, "How did you make title?" And like a fucking champ. He went, "Jesus, he's a monster." I'm gonna say it. You're gonna have to find your worst shot in the world.
Mate, it's them years of drinking that moonshine, man.
That's it.
But this drink is actually really nice as well.
I mean, I've drank probably 3/4 of the can just to cool my mouth down, so I'm not really too sure what it's like.
This was about £5 as well, and it's 6%.
Song the last one. Isn't that at work, Ed, or is she at home?
No, she's at home. She's
She
sitting
was
on the
watching
couch.
us on Instagram, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, she come in to tell us that you couldn't get in.
she's on the couch. She's begging me not to turn the laptop.
How did that photo go? Did it get mentioned on telly?
Come on, no, she didn't actually. Je bent toch niet genoemd op televisie? As far as she knows, she didn't, but she did get mentioned on websites like Glamour and.
Yeah, you're probably not aware, Hobbs, but Mrs. Nat, she does photography. Well, she's a carer, but then she was like photography and a part time. That's her passion. And she took a photo of some like famous person.
A soapy. A former soap star actually.
Yeah, so like a former Curry Star, EastEnders star. But she was pregnant, right. And she took like a pregnancy photo of her, and like she also she's put that out there. And
yeah,
it's like paparazzi, is she?
That's it. I got But then she.
He's been on television. Crime Watch.
We were both been on time and walking away from Wembley.
Were we?
Yeah, because we were coming home from Wembley on the day.
Oh, I was on telly for the darts.
Oh, fuck off, man.
When I was sat next to you and then started the show from me onwards and left you out.
Yeah, but to be honest, it wasn't a widescreen angle, so they couldn't fit me in as well as you and Cassie. And so they thought, yeah, we'll have to cut in.
Are you joking? Are you joking, fat lad?
Yeah, but when we were walking down Wembley, me, Johnny, and Jacob, and I was rubbing my eyes and I looked like I was fucking born. I was like, I was not crying, but the video looked like.
Oh yeah, you sent us it. I did not look happy.
No, we were not happy. The traffic light system at the end of Wembley Way, green and blue. I was like, what are you doing?
Mate, that's when I was at the NFL one year, right? I was walking up and I was behind this lass, and at that stop-start, it's got like pillars, and she was turning away to her mate. And she just walked fanny first into the pillar. It was hilarious, mate. She's like, oh! And I was like, everyone was looking at her. Oh, Dave, you're a bastard. Yes, Steve. I went, it's funny as fuck.
Just like the story, like when I used to work in the furniture shop with my mate Steve, right? We went on our break together. I must have been from the age of like 16 to 21. That's when I worked in the shop. And we in Sunderland, nowhere Domino's Pizza is now next door to Argos in the town.
Yes.
That used to be our furniture shop, right? For like.
I know, mate. You've told us many a times.
So we were on our lunch, we were walking through the fridges, and we were both going like we were retarded, right? And I was going, Steve, right? And we walked past the shop which had the shutters down, and he pushes in the shutter, right? And there was these two women walking past, and they looked at him to say, "You horrible bastard! How dare you treat a disabled boy like that?"
Well, Mark, you do look like one as well.
I know that. I was like, Steve, when we're going for the bus, Steve, he pushed in the shutter, right? And it was one of the funniest things that ever, like, oh, it was so funny. It was class.
Just to let you know that we don't condone that sort of behaviour on this podcast.
Yeah, I've grown up since then.
That's too bad.
I've matured since then.
Just in case the snowflakes start attacking us and cancel us before we started.
Oh, the worst thing we need is snowflakes attacking us.
Yeah, mere snowflakes.
Well, if they listen to the podcast and then they complain, it's on them because we'll put the explicit sign on there.
Yeah, that's it. And then, like,
Don't listen to it if you don't like it.
This is not for kids.
I'd like to see someone cancel me. Oh.
It's like, well, look, mate, what are you being a dickhead for? I've got your address.
I know. I'll come up and see you. You're fucking 90-year-old, mate. You couldn't see yourself out.
I remember that when I was working for BT before, right? And I didn't care because I can tell the story now. But it was about 7:10 and we were outbound callers. So I called them up, introduced myself, and he instantly just booted off. He went, "Look, mate, he's from South." He's like, "You're a fucking cunt." I was like, "I beg your pardon." He's like, "You're a cunt." I was like, "Why?" He's like, "You've just woke my son up. He's in bed." I was like, "At 7:10? He's in bed." He's like, "He's in bed now. You're a cunt." I was like, "Which kid got to bed at 7:10?
Hang on a minute. He's a cunt for sending his kid up bed at 7 o'clock.
He goes, "He's 5-year-old. He's in bed." I was like, "At 7:10? He went, "You're a fucking cunt." I was like, "I don't think I am." He's like, "Oh, you're so lucky we're not face to face." Like, "Why? What would you do?" He's like, "I'd punch you all." I was like, "No, you wouldn't." I swear to God, you were a fucking dickhead. Yeah, I was like, "Right, so what are you going to do?" He's like, I was like, "You're not going to punch us down the phone, are you?" He's like, "You're a fucking arsehole." I was like, "Yeah, but your kid shouldn't be in bed at 7:10 at night, man." And he's like, "You were fucking lucky we're not together." I was like, "You would have done fuck all anyways." And he put the phone down. I was crying and laughing when I come off the phone. I was like, "This phone call best not get listened because I'm in trouble here."
Well, it was like that one that when about a few months ago when they were like that, when the bloke was calling us a cunt and arsehole and that, and I was like, "Well, look, mate, that might be the case, but you still owe us money."
Look, you don't even know me so well, but yeah, you still owe us
Mate,
money.
you're right, I am, but you owe us money, so
Oh.
who really is?
Ed, you're probably, I don't know if you get them because obviously, like you said, you work for like accountants and you don't probably like speak to people like we do, but do you have like any good conversation or good like interactions like that?
Well, we did it.
Well, normally, when we contact clients, normally they stay quite polite, mainly because most of my clients are, let's say, in the multi-millionaire area. So they know that whenever they misbehave, they'll probably reach one of the news pages within a second.
Ed, you a little bitch. You bastard. Yeah,
Of course I am.
Ed the bastard.
Of course I am. No, actually, I have one funny story about a client of mine, and he's the head of a massive shipping company in the Netherlands.
It's okay to tell it because I don't think we're very big in the Netherlands yet. However, this could bite you in the arse in a few years' time.
Of course. Maybe after today, who knows? I'll promote it now that I'm on.
Yes.
But he's, as I said, he's the founder of a massive shipping company in the Netherlands. And before we accept the client, we need to do a client acceptance check to see whether they're not being wanted by all the instances and whatever. And so I checked this guy, and first thing pops on is Interpol
Oh,
wanted,
the big
Jesus
one.
Christ.
and I was like, okay, what the heck is going on?
Eddie,
You can swear on this podcast.
We're not
Oh.
we're not you can swear.
So I checked it out and I called him, and he was like, "Yeah, it's just some shit I had in Nigeria, where he
Jesus
wanted
Christ.
to open a dockyard somewhere in some city, and he got some issues with his business partner, and that business partner apparently was the cousin of the Minister of Justice of Nigeria, who basically put him for their argument on the Interpol wanted list. And it even went that far that he got arrested. He was on holiday in Italy, and he got arrested by Interpol.
I mean, let's to be honest, like if that was us, Steve would definitely be the shitty one of the two.
Eh?
Steve would have his offshore accounts left, right, and centre.
I deny you dare.
Yeah, you
Ed,
would be that one.
When he went, we put a bet on every Saturday, right? Me, my brother, Marty, and a couple of others. So there's 5 of us in on it, right? 5 teams, £5 each. We won last week. We won about 70 quid each, right? Marty gets his transferred to his PayPal. So his last can't get his money. Now, who is the shady one out of us? You may you already shown offshore bank accounts and you're not even a millionaire yet.
Yeah, that's smart though. That's what it is.
I don't know how dare you call me shady, you bastard.
I'm
But I
okay with
would.
shady,
What do you say?
especially when it comes to dodging taxes.
Yeah, you're the guy that does taxes. We need to come to you or Steve's cousin.
I would Dave.
Nice.
I would Dave knows how to dodge some taxes.
Well, you tell us a few times, Danny, if you ever get a little limited, come to me. I'll be covered.
How much? £20 a year, he said. Get in there. Cousins were 8. Brilliant. Yeah, but I'm not going to give all my money to the government. Fuck them. What have they given me? Fuck all. I've never been on
We'll be good when we
benefits.
get unlimited. But boys, I'm going to have to go for a piss. I can't hold it any longer. Shocker. I know.
Right, wait.
But chat amongst. Be honest.
Weak.
Fuck
He
off.
is weak, isn't he?
Fuck off.
He is.
Fuck
You
off.
sort of stayed him after that shot. So, Ed, when you're coming back on FIFA, we need a centre half.
Not sure. You're playing FIFA 20, right? Now,
21.
is it 21 already? Damn.
Yeah.
I still need
pick it
to.
up cheap.
Yeah, I might have to, and then get my EA Plus account reinstalled again.
No, you just need PlayStation Plus, don't you?
Well, PlayStation Plus, fair enough. Because I barely play it anymore. It's mainly for the kids nowadays.
Yeah, but at 9 o'clock at night, I bet you the kids are in bed.
It still itches, but I have to admit I'd rather play football manager at the moment.
See, I'm more of a, I play FIFA with Marty and things like that, but
I
I'm more of a like Mass Effect or Skyrim, Fallout. I like the
I
open
love
world
Skyrim.
RPGs.
I love Skyrim.
Yeah. I think I've got about 180 hours on it.
I still play it. That's like a game I still play. I still play regularly when, for example, when Natalie's editing photos in the
Yeah.
evening, and she's not all hanky panky, and I've got my spare time. I can play Skyrim, or I watch a Marvel series or movies.
I'll tell you that I've just started the in the timeline of the Marvel MCU, so I've just finished Avengers, the first one. I think it's Iron Man 3 afterwards I've got.
Yeah, I actually told Marty about an app I found on the on the Android App Store. Which
Fuck Android.
of course, fuck Android.
That's it, he knows. When you know.
But it shows you all the order to watch it,
The time
basically.
order.
Well,
Yeah.
do you know what is on Disney Plus? My brother pays for it. I just use it.
Yeah.
On Disney Plus, if you go down, it says in timeline order, so it's just
Yeah,
all
but
along a strip.
it doesn't have the series. So, for example, Agents of Shield.
Oh, I don't watch that sort of shit. I just watch the movies.
There's too many.
I do.
In Shield, there's too many comes in at one go to keep track of.
I just stick to the movies.
Yeah.
TV shows, I've got enough on my plate with likes of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and stuff.
Okay, fair enough.
Nine.
Ed, are you a Sunny in Philadelphia guy? Are you?
I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
Right. This
Danny
might say
DeVito is great.
this might say a lot about me, but I'm a Dennis fan.
Yeah,
Marty
I'm
hasn't,
going to
Marty
respond
hasn't
to
watched
that.
it yet.
I
Marty hasn't watched
watched the first 2 episodes, and like I said, I need to clock friends before I watch it. So I need Sweaty to finish pay for Netflix before I can clock it.
Yeah, Always Sunny in Philadelphia is absolutely amazing.
It's amazing.
Now I might actually watch that now. Sweaty hasn't paid on Netflix, so
I'll tell you one thing though, Ed, that I've noticed is I've rewatched it all again with being stuck at home, and I've actually got a big appreciation for Mac. Mac McDonald's a good bloke. Looks like he's getting grilled off the lass.
I don't know if he's fuzz. Is he fuzz or what?
No, he's
Yeah, he's
Fuzz on mute.
that was like, Eddie, when you're coming off that there.
I've got hanky panky to do.
Natalie heard Hanky Panky and she was like, "Whoop, what? Baby number 3 coming on." That's what she heard.
He's trying to catch up to you, Marty.
He's nearly there. How Ed? We want to hear you Dutch. We want to learn. That's Sly's out that in it. Proper Sly.
I can't hear him.
Because on mute. That's why he's Sly. He's muted himself. He knows. But yeah, now obviously now
Okay, yeah.
here
No,
on Netflix, I might as well watch Always Sunny. It's obviously on Jesters, so we can get it out from there.
Brilliant, Always Sunny. Mac is actually, if you watch it through a couple of times, you actually appreciate Mac more.
Yeah.
Than like if you watch it the first time, because they're all big characters except for D. I don't like D for some reason.
She's annoying.
Yeah, that's it. She's annoying. But Charlie is not great in the first season. But when Danny DeVito comes in, Charlie comes into his own with Danny. But Mac, I appreciate. My favorite is Fat Mac. When he's walking around the fucking carrier bag full of chimichangas. My idol.
Epic. Yeah, that's
if you
classic.
don't know what a chimichanga is, Marty, it's basically a fajita, which is.
I know what a chimichanga is. I know what one is. I know.
I'm just saying in case you didn't. Jesus.
Oh, we played Fortnite last year when chimichangas were there.
That's true.
What you're sending Nat, Marty?
Sorry?
What are you sending Nat?
Oh, is he DMing her? Is he sliding in?
Somebody tell Christina.
Right, because let's just clear this thing up. I never DM'd that, right? She did that. She DM'd me. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Look, I'll prove it right here, right now. So this is
she's DM'd his private account because nothing's come up on Beard Brothers Food.
So this for the sake of the comment to clean my record. This is what she sent me with the comment.
Who's that handsome guy?
Me on the TV.
We're not on that. With the comment. Oh, fuck off. With the comment. Where's it gone?
Who's that really good looking bloke with the ginger beard?
No. Can you see that?
No.
Oh, well, it says gear.
Gear.
Why?
She was talking about you, by the way.
Calling you by your name.
She was talking about you. And I said, crime face, behave. And then she sent this photo.
Yeah, I saw her taking that photo.
Hey, that's why he went on to silent and started having a go at her, wasn't it?
No, she was actually talking about a house we asked to get a view.
Are you looking to buy a new house?
Maybe.
What are you looking at? Well, this is the first I've heard, so this is a Beer Brothers exclusive.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, Brewskis and Broskis.
And I thought we were mates.
exclusive.
I thought we spoke every day. We were supposed to be mamas. But obviously
Marty,
not.
I didn't tell you everything, and we're business partners.
Oh, we're there. Natalie's just sent us the photo of the house, so fuck you, I didn't care anymore.
We're less Ed knows this, less Interpol knows, isn't it?
That's actually a really nice house as well, to be honest.
It just came up.
Show the world.
It just came up when we were talking.
Just under 4,500. 100,000.
Oh, I've just had Michael Casson on. Our peeps jumping on after Brewskis are passing this evening. Obviously, we'll be on. We're always on when we're pissed.
Of course we're on, yeah, dude.
I've been trying to get Ed on FIFA.
If Ed was a little bitch and actually got FIFA when he said he's going to get it, it could have been our CDM that we needed all this time.
That's what I've said to him.
Was that when I was having a piss?
Yes.
Oh, we need
When
that.
you were weak, you mean?
What?
Well, we were taught in Skyrim as well. Marty doesn't like Skyrim because he got
no. Let's put the story straight again. I've just never played it. I've got no hate for it. I've got no love for it. I've just never played it.
Marty, I lent you Red Dead Redemption 2 and you said you didn't like it.
No, I just didn't get into it.
See what I work with.
No, Felicia. No, it wasn't. I'm surprised I'm flicking his hair about, giving it this.
You're triggering my inner black woman.
Go, please.
Marty doesn't like single player games. He's a bit of a loser. He's needy. He needs to have that interaction.
I cannot deny, to be honest. I cannot play single player games.
FIFA friends.
You're just jealous.
PlayStation friends.
This is jealousy. Give us 2 thumbs up, Ed, will you? So second. He's like, isn't he like?
Man, I'm going to whip Juicy Lucy open.
Yeah, I will as well.
And while we're doing that, we will also have the chocolate and chili moonshine.
Do we really have to?
Yeah.
Bum, bum,
Okay. Chocolate and chili moonshine.
This is also 22%.
Pardon?
Marty is fucked, isn't he? Look at him. Sight of him.
I've given up on shots, I like it.
Someone's going to die when he wakes up tomorrow.
Ed, we went out on a Tuesday night, right? We'd been at our work, you get a charity day, and we done ours together, and we went to this boys' club and painted the hall or something. And
did you one at the changes?
I saw no boys were in it at the time, just to let you know. And then we finished about 2:00, didn't we?
Aye.
And the rest of the day was ours, so we went downtown, had a drink with his brother Mick. So we're on the Sambucas, right? And Marty sent us a picture about 8:00. He was on the toilet, snot, sick all over the place.
And I think I sent you the photo. I think I've sent you it.
Did you?
I hope send it to me now so I can send it to Ed because I can't find it.
It's your profile picture.
I can say you've got to save it as a favourite, so you'll find it straight away. But we've said on millions of occasions now, no matter if I have Sambuca at the first drink of the night or the last drink, I'll spew after Sambuca. I like it. I like the taste of it. I love it, but it just doesn't agree with us in the inside. And I'm like, that's done. Nah, gone, go. So whether being drink 1 or drink 100, I'm done for.
I've got loads of pictures on my phone. I'm just trying to find out. Oh, I'll send you the Catmull one if you want, Marty.
I've got that one. It's on my dartboard. I've missed you a million times with Catmull. I've been trying to get you, but I've missed it.
There you go. I've just sent you it. Oh, mate, there's a tear in your eye as well.
Oh, no, was it? I was done for. I'm not going to lie. Oh, I was absolutely ill there.
Here, Marty.
Shall I just show you rather than send it?
I show it to the world.
This is, so good. So this was after about 20 pints and about 700 shots.
Weren't 20 pints, it was about 8.
And about 40 shots.
There was about 6 shots.
That's good enough. But this was me. I was done for. I want to zoom in so you can see the tears rolling down. I was done. I was absolutely done. Like, I was ready and everything. I was like, oh, I just want to go to bed. Like, I came in, I sat on the couch, and it must have been about 30 seconds had passed, which it felt like a lifetime. I was like, I'm going to be sick. And I had to get in the toilet. I was like, that's it, I'm done for.
When he sent me the picture, I was still in the pub.
Without me.
I went to him, Mick, look like you, brother. And Mick went, fucking lightweight, innit?
But then it turned out to be, like, mine was the right decision to get home early, not like Mick trying to fucking commit Harry Carey.
Well, what do you expect? He was left with me.
Aye, but then when he left, he was trying to commit Harry Carey.
Anyway, let's drink to that.
I've drank it.
Have you?
Aye.
Just tastes like chocolate.
I said that. I felt like it was a tingiest bit of heat, but it was all chocolate.
Hey, the moonshines have been all right, haven't they?
Hey, there's not been any bad in the moonshines.
Well, I've left the harshest one to the end, like. The actual
I know.
moonshine.
We fucked up massively. We've left the two worst ones to the end. We've left moonshine in.
Is that the same one?
Yeah.
Twice? You're giving us twice again?
Yeah.
You're a fucking arsehole, Martin. You know that.
So you've got to go big style here, boy.
Rum.
What was that, sorry?
That rum is horrible, and I like rum.
Rum was brutal, absolutely brutal.
Rum is good.
But I like rum. I've got Dead Man's Fingers. I've got Wild Geese. It's an Irish rum. And I love me spiced rum, but just drinking a shot of this Jamaican rum was brutal. Like
the Jamaican rum was it's something totally different in it. Like it's proper brutal.
I've got Juicy Lucy.
So what was that?
I've got Juicy Lucy.
Yeah, I'm just opening the Juicy Lucy now. I haven't opened it, but I'm going to open it now. I'm going to drink it from the can because I've still got a little bit left of the other one, so I'm going to drink it from the can. Play Brew. We love a Play Brew can. I think it's a froze.
I'm still here.
Sorry?
I'm still here.
Oh. No, I don't like that. Instantly don't like it.
You're from them.
Was it blackcurrant, blueberry, and strawberry? There's too much going on.
Blackcurrant, blueberry, and strawberry, triple fruited sour.
If it was a blackcurrant and strawberry, maybe, but three berries don't go together there. Not for me, anyways.
Quite nice, that, man.
I don't know if there's too much going on. Let me go pour it in a glass so I can see what it tastes like from a glass. 2 moments.
We literally lose them all the time on this podcast.
It's horrible.
Like, he's gone to the toilet all the time.
The things you need to do for a decent co-partner.
I want to go ahead.
Of course.
You need a beard.
That might be an.
He is chatting shit about it, you know.
It's only the truth.
It's not the truth.
It is. He said, I need a better co-partner, the one who doesn't send the wrong details to people.
I bet it's true.
What do you reckon now?
I don't. I'm going to let it settle for a second before I have a drink.
You just took a drink of it?
I don't took the head off it.
Jesus.
Still not a fan.
You're a loser. I paid £6 for these.
Ooh, fucking hell. Who's the loser now? Ed,
Get down your neck.
I'll send you this one over, Ed, so you can try it.
Sure.
I'm not a fan.
Well, you need to get quick because it's a special release.
Oh, was it? Oh, fuck no. We'll have to get it quick. I'll get it Tuesday when I'm getting my beard cut.
Aye. Well, I'll see you down there, won't I?
I think yours 15 minutes before mine, isn't it?
I think I've got Davey Boy or Graham.
Fuck, I'll probably get. I bet I'd get Graham.
No, I went in on Tuesday, guys. I saw you in the book. I didn't mind. Any of them can cut my hair because it's quite long, so I just put the ends off in it.
But I'll probably end up getting
stylish like you, Marty.
Nah, I'll probably end up getting Graham getting sat in the King's chair, get the King's cut, paying 5 times the price for it.
The King's ransom.
I just want to ask, obviously, I know obviously we've just spoke like shite and just gone like general crap, but I just want to ask, like, what has lockdown been like for you, Ed? Obviously in the Netherlands, like in a different country, like what's your predicament like now?
Well, what they're saying now is the pubs will be opening around the end of the month, I think. Scott?
Ours is 2 days time.
End of the month. Yeah, the end of the month. And then they're going to do a test drive with the Corona quick tests for museums and certain zoos and amusement parks.
No cafes.
Not yet. Just pubs and restaurants. Coffee shops, I'm not sure.
It's just a certain coffee shop.
Is this the special coffee?
Yeah, I figured.
Normal coffee shops, no. Special coffee shops, yes.
No, but I think they fall under the restrictions of the hotel bars, restaurants, regular pubs. So they should reopen at the end of the month as well.
See, the problem is with Netherlands, have got to stick to the regime, don't they, of Europe, whereas we free souls now, Marty. We can decide what we want to do when we want to do it.
We have the Black Lives Matter nail with a hand up in the air.
And
our pub's open on Monday, by the way. That is the beauty of an independent country.
I guess Europe as well. So
yes, fight the power, brother.
No, but the thing is, the Netherlands always tries to be the let's say the kindest kid in the class when it comes to Europe. Being in tax, we see it firsthand with tax law, whereas the European Union says, "Oh no, you should forbid that because blah 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 blah." The Netherlands will be the first country to say, "Okay, we'll go the most rigorous rules to avoid tax avoidance." Whereas other countries are like, "Okay, yeah, shut up."
Yeah. Would you like to see Netherlands leave the European Union?
I do.
Yes.
So basically what you're saying is if we become a limited company and we want to evade tax, we need to come to Netherlands.
Yeah. No.
Evading tax.
Not anymore.
Oh, Cayman Islands.
That's the worst.
Islands.
But even go closer, I'd go Jersey.
Yeah, Jersey.
Oh, but if we want to go somewhere nice, we're going like south of France.
What are you on about? I'm not going tax evading the south of France, you donut.
No, just
Monaco. Monaco, that's tax free.
I did the south of France. Monaco.
Open a Jersey trust, then a Dutch holding, and then open a regular company in England.
Look, and I think we need to speak to you offline, right? Not on.
What do you think Boris Johnson's sitting here thinking? Them two bastards.
You know what's going on here.
I've got
my tax, my money.
I've got Bojo on speed dial.
Well, you
Bojo,
best clients.
I like Bojo me, you know. I think he's a
Uh,
character.
Yeah.
I think he's got the company's best interest at heart.
I think Bojo's one of the biggest tax evaders as well.
He's
Well,
what,
do you
sorry?
know what I liked is when they went to Boris Johnson and were like, "Oh, your hair's getting blue." Yeah, I need a cut. And like, "Oh, have you booked in for the 12th ones?" Yeah, the pub. Yeah, fuck the hair. I'm going to the pub.
I said Bojo once again. Like we said, like lockdown lifted on like what the 19th of June or something, like the 21st of June, fully lifted. Bojo's birthday, the 21st of June. That guy knows what he's doing.
He does, doesn't he?
He knows exactly what he's doing.
Saturday the 21st, I'm going to be.
Of course he does.
Yes.
Right, guys, just quickly let you know, 67 minutes gone. Fulham 0, Wolves 0. Wolves have got a free kick on the edge of the box. It looks like João Moutinho is lining the motherfucker up.
Why is it not Neves?
It could be Neves. It is Neves, not Moutinho.
It's got to be Neves from the edge of the box. Jesus Christ.
Portuguese all look the same, right?
It's slightly racist, but fair enough.
The white. So anyway, it's going to be racist if the white. Yeah, there you go, Marty. Right. It's number 27. And he's put it out with a bar. He should have left it in Neves.
Okay.
Diaz. Get the fuck out of here, Diaz.
Why is Diaz tackling that?
Here.
Get over here, man. Defenders didn't tackle them free kicks.
Neves is shaking his head. He's got a bit of a glorious beard, Neves, to be honest.
He's got a good beard, Neves. He has got a good beard.
Actually, looking at it again, it's not that far away, to be honest. It nearly went in the top bin. I was giving a bit of injustice. However, it went wide, so he's shit.
He still missed. Neves thinking you're wanker.
Back to you, Jeff.
Cheers, Cammy. I forgot what we're up to now, what we're talking about.
Tax evasion.
Oh, yeah. Probably that's the conversation we can get away from, to be honest.
No, we're just talking about how Boris is absolutely
a guy
coming out of lockdown on the 19th, birthday 21st.
Yeah, Boris knows. Yeah, that's it. Boris knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, of course he does.
Not like that Arsenal that drove from fucking London to Edinburgh for an eye test.
Oh no, it's to Berwick.
Berwick.
Aye, because wasn't eye test Berwick on? Was it not Barney Castle?
Barney Castle.
Barney Castle.
Yeah. Barney Castle. That's it.
Just down the road.
That's it. That is ridiculous.
I can hear Christina shouting at the kids.
She's shouting at me.
She's going,
Martin, you're getting louder and louder.
Plus, you're steaming, brother.
The bee must be kicking in.
Are we going to one of these shots in this room? Get out the way.
No.
Yes. Stop being a girl, Marty.
This is the last one I'm digging.
Well, it's the only one you got left.
Good.
I've got two of them.
I've lost my shot glass.
Oh, that old chestnut. Drink it
I found it.
Drink it from the plastic. Then we still got that moonshine today as well. You got two more to send the moonshine again.
I've done that. I don't know where that's gone.
No, the other moon. You haven't drank the other moonshine.
I've got no other containers. Oh my god! Smell that rum. Fucking hell.
I can remember it now.
Oh my god, Eddie, we're gonna have to get you some of this one as well, because this one here is rocket fuel.
You know, when it puts a shiver through you.
Like, I put the container down like a foot away from us, that would smell it. This Elon Musk would be able to power his fucking rocket ship with this.
What, back to his own planet?
Aye, he's a genius, isn't he, Elon?
I've just smelt the moonshine as well.
You're gonna have to do back-to-back shots,
mate. You've got that moonshine there. There's no way you've drank that. You didn't know about it.
It's gone.
No, it's not. Marty, why are you being a little girl?
You didn't.
Ed, what are you talking about?
Ed's keeping you straight, right? Something your brother's not, right?
Cool.
Oh God, let's get this sound done with.
Just drank mine.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it.
All for one and fuck the rest.
All right.
Boom.
So Ed, what's it like watching two idiots drink
What's
shots?
it? What's it?
I love it.
He's got a few. He's got his throw up, isn't he?
What I'm trying to get out is I've just heard Emily saying, "Stop being a little pussy." Is what I've just heard Emily say.
She's talking to you, Marty.
One second. I'm gonna stay on mute.
She's talking to Marty, isn't she? Stop being a little pussy, da.
Oh, they're onto him.
Oh, I thought I can feel a burden.
It weren't as bad this week, I think, because I knew what was coming.
Fuck, it was. Oh, I've never been so thankful that wrong drink to get away that taste.
You still got that moonshine, little boy.
No, I've drank it. I've drank
No,
moonshine.
you haven't.
I have.
I know if you drank the moonshine, you'd be like, he is a chicken, isn't he?
He is.
Hey man, I want to play FIFA later. I'm not going to go on FIFA wise.
Brewski with the bumski. Marty, you're letting the side down, mate.
So I don't care.
I care. We've got a brand to uphold. We get a drink, we do it. That's what the rules have always been.
We'll do it in a bit, half an hour.
All right. I'm going for a quick slash. Piss, not the throat.
It's not my fault, so I might not have to do that drink.
Get out of it. You're not getting out of it that easy.
Ed, when he's gone, we'll just say I've drank it. So how's it good, man? You're good?
It's recorded, remember?
Bastard. Not telling you off.
No, she isn't.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hey, good man, you alright?
Yeah, not too bad.
Like, because did you see the episode we did last week with 9 Doors in Foster for men's mental health and stuff?
Yeah, I think I did.
Because like, obviously, I know we live in obviously different countries, but like I said, you're one of my best friends. Like, I speak to you every day, like without fail.
Aye.
And obviously, I know you've gone through like obviously the ringer for like over the last like 12 to 18 months. Obviously, not just Corona. Like, obviously, I don't know whether obviously you appreciate me saying obviously, but obviously with your mum and obviously with your dad and obviously Natalie's grandpa and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It must have been like a really, really difficult 12 months, 18 months for yourself as well. And obviously I know in that time as well, like you moved house, so obviously having to like figure out like new friends, like new relationships, like with your neighbors and stuff. It must have been for you.
Well, it's what I said to Natalie as well. It's like you've always been a constant factor in that.
Yeah.
And I mean, how long have we known each other now? It's like, what's it been? 15, 16
Jesus
years?
Christ. Like what, since 2006? 2006? 2006
I think
at the very latest?
15, 16 years, somewhat like that.
That's it, mate. I think that's it for that. Like I know when you meet people on holiday, like we met on holiday, like you were there for like a month, so you were there already 2 weeks before we came along. And
Fucking hell, who got on holiday for a month?
Ed, the lucky bastard.
Where was it?
We were in Turkey.
Yeah.
Like
Nice.
Ed went on holiday. Eddie's mum and his sister and his dad went on holiday for like a month.
How old were you, Ed?
Sorry?
How old were you when you met?
Like I was
16 or 15,
yeah,
I think.
16, just gone. Like I was 16. I was a year older than me, so he's like maybe coming up 17.
Yeah, I think I was 16, turning 17 in September.
Yeah, I'd just gone 16. So my birthday in Eddy.
Oh, so when you were in Turkey, I was in Baghdad.
Well, yeah, that's it as well.
Probably, yeah.
we were on our Noah while you were on the front line.
At least we're in the same region.
That's it. Quite close, but still different areas and aspects. But yeah, obviously Ed had been there 2 weeks already, and we just gone. And obviously it was probably a good like a week before, like we were in obviously in the pool just chillaxing and playing like volleyball and stuff in the pool, and then we got chatting. And then this is the funniest story in the world, like. So
I knew it.
Like we were just chillaxing around the pool, like.
Why are you turning to Will Smith?
Why?
Were you chillaxing?
Well, we were chillaxing, right?
Were you shooting some b-ball out the side of the school? Were you?
we were shooting some pool volleyball. That's what we were doing, right? So we were just chillaxing, like just having a good time, and obviously got chatting to Ed and his sister. His sister's absolutely mint as well. I absolutely love it a bit. and we were just actually chillaxing. And his mum didn't speak good English, but his dad spoke.
Well, she probably does, but she just didn't want to speak to you, Marty. Let's be honest.
She didn't. His mum never spoke his good English.
No, she never did.
His sister and his dad speaks absolutely perfect English, better English than Ed. And Ed is really good, but his dad speaks fucking like me and you, like fluent. Well, like you.
What are you on about? Ed speaks better English than us too.
I don't think but Ed speaks absolutely fluent, like pretty good English, like, and his dad was absolutely top-notch English. So we were just like having a good day in the pool, like playing like just fucking water polo and stuff like that, just to chillaxing. And then like obviously, you know, it's like we love to drink, me, my brother, my dad, my mum.
You love to drink.
We love it.
Well, you didn't. You're useless at it.
Not at the time. But obviously, you know, Michael and obviously, you know, my mum and dad love to drink. And
has he met the batty?
We were all at the same time.
Yeah.
And obviously, he met me.
Was he straight back then?
Eh?
Was he straight back then?
He was one of the two. But
Marty, stop. This is the best. This is the best story.
But
my sister and Nick seemed to connect.
Oh,
and in the end, my sister turned out a lesbian.
No.
That's it. So after Mick came out 2018, and then I think Lil came out around about the same time, just after.
Yeah, I think
never
so.
came out in 2018.
Michael did.
2018.
No, 2008. Sorry, 2008.
Jesus, I was going to say, I met you in 2017. He was a puffer.
Yeah, no. So 2008, Michael came out gay. And then a couple of years, maybe around about the same time or a couple of years later, Lil came out gay, and we were going, wonder why them two were so close
Lil
friends.
came out, what was it, when she was 16 or something? 17?
It's
so
isn't it? Like Michael came out on his 18th birthday to like your mom and dad.
Our Lils came out at, I think, her 16th or 17th birthday, so that must be, what's it, 2009, 2010, somewhere like that.
Yeah, so maybe
it's more acceptable in Holland, though.
So by the by, they both came out batties, right? Which we knew was going to be happening. And
well, it sounds like he was more shocked than you were, mate.
We were never shocked with Michael. We knew he was going to be gay. We said from Michael being like 6-year-old, he was going to be a batty. Which was happening.
Michael was that girl who that year tried to copy dancing on the street back when he was younger.
The thing is, we said the same about my sister as well. I remember one time when my sister was like, I think 3, she came home angry because her neighbor said she couldn't become a male school teacher. And she was like, yeah, I want to become a male school teacher. Because in Dutch, we have 2 different words for a male school teacher and a female school teacher.
Oh, is it like German, like masculine, feminine, and neuter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
like in England we call them Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yeah. So she said, yeah, I want to be a Mr. And our teacher said, no, you can't because you have a cunt.
Do you know what? If he actually said that to her, I'm going to give him a round of applause now.
Like. Fantastic. Oh my God. So she
didn't say it in that wording, but still.
That's just good. The top of the biscuits.
That is brilliant.
And my sister came home all trying to be mom, saying like, oh yeah, our neighbor says I can't be a mister because I've got a cunt. And
like we
she was free
in that description. Like we would call somebody it, but we wouldn't say as for funny. We wouldn't use that word.
Oh yeah, fair enough. We do.
But no, don't apologize because that's a fantastic word you call it as well.
Yeah, when I say the word cunt, I'm usually calling somebody it.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like I would call Steve a cunt.
If I'm talking about like the fanny, minge. Minge is my go-to.
It's more a swear word, yeah.
Yeah, minge is my go-to for fanny.
Like, we do know what call obviously as the cunt, but that's not our go-to word for it. But for you to use that as like your go-to word, which is fantastic.
I can't believe the school teacher when she was 3-year-old said you can't because you're a cunt. That's like absolutely epic. Imagine these days.
Absolutely amazing.
These days there'll be fucking people out, feminists outside of the fucking school.
His head would be on a stick.
If
be on a
this
stick.
would happen these days, we would be millionaires.
Who
I
would be
mean-
millionaires?
Yeah, we would. We would sue the school and we're
Oh,
set for
yeah.
life.
Well, that's it in the cancel culture. I hate it, me.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much you get what you earn in
Aye.
life.
Aye.
But you got these people who just want a fucking sponge.
Like
I hate.
Kaepernick.
I hate Kaepernick. I hate him.
He's horrible.
It's horrible, isn't it, man? It's
Are you a 49ers fan? Marty.
Behave yourself, will you? Behave
Are
yourself.
you a 49ers fan?
No, I'm just saying behave yourself in the full conversation.
He's now a Tampa fan.
I hate Tampa Bay.
I just want to go back to
No, do you know what it is? I don't hate Tampa Bay. I hate the refs on that game. They called nothing and then called.
Come
being
on.
Called. Well,
Come
they
on.
didn't call pass interference all game until the last play of the game. They called pass interference. Come
But-
on.
Come on. The Chiefs were horrible.
No, I'm a Green Bay Packers fan.
Fair enough.
I'm talking about the NFC Championship
Ah,
game where they
right,
called
yeah.
nothing
Aye.
and then called pass interference
Yeah,
on the last
but-
player.
That's just the Brady legacy.
I think that's what they wanted. I think
Yeah.
the NFL wanted the Brady legacy.
Oh, of
Yeah,
course
they
they
did.
100%. But I just want to go back to the conversation where my and Ed's relationship came out because it's got a good.
Oh yeah, you haven't even getting to that yet.
It's
We got sidetracked
it's got a
about
good
people being
conclusion
gay.
to the end, it really has. So, like I said, we were all just chillaxing in the pool, playing like pool volleyball, like stuff like that. And it must have got to about 4 o'clock where we got for our little siesta before we get ready to go out. And we're at St. Ed, me and Mick, and we're like, "What you doing tonight?" He's like, "Oh, I was just staying in the complex with like my mum and my dad and my sister." And we were like, "Oh well, we're going out as we do every night because we're British. That's what we do. We get out in the fucking slosh. 15, 14, 13. We're going out in the slosh. We're going for it, right? We're like, do you want to come out with us?" He's like, "Well, I'll have to ask my mum and dad." We're like, "Go and ask them. Go ask your mum and dad now. Right now, this second. Go ask them." So he fucking marched him out with his mum and dad. He's like, "He's phoned me tonight." His mum and dad, "I go see you later. Bye." Bye.
Get away from us.
So bye. So Ed comes out. So it must have been about 7, half 7. We went out. We'd already had food and we went out. And Ed came out with 100 lira, right, in his wallet. On the line, came out 100 lira. Next morning, came back.
Ed, that you should not have took 100 lira with them two about.
No.
I
From
should
that
have
30
not.
lira each.
Next morning, came back home with 100 lira plus. And by the by, right? So this is it. So we literally went out in the first pub on the bar on the beachfront. We downed our beers because it was shite. The bar was absolutely terrible. The bar. We'd had pints. Mick was 13. I was 15. Ed had just gone 16. Sweaty 18. Me mum and dad.
You're sweaty older than you, Marty.
2 years older than me, Sweaty, yeah. So we all went out. Me
She
and
looks
Marty,
it. She looks older than me.
That's what he said.
And I'm 36.
I think. So we all went out and we're in the first bar. What was it called? Can you remember the name of it?
I can't.
Doesn't matter, mate. It doesn't matter.
So we're in the first bar and we'd had literally a full pint and me dog and this is shite. We're going somewhere else. Me dog, drink up. And when the big man says drink up, you drink up, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I'd drink up now.
I
If
think
the big man said drink up, I'm 36. I've been to Iraq twice. I'm drinking up if the big man said drink up.
So us obviously Matt fucking from Sunderland, pint gone, knee from it all. And
Was Ed on the Wicked Blues?
Ed on a pint of lager, I kind of down this. You can't because we're gone. All right, fair enough. Drinks it, downs it. 20 seconds later, downs it. And he stands up, walks 3 steps back. Hold on a second. Spewed that cunt all over.
Back home, was he?
No. Give me shoe, right? Give me shoe. He did finish the night with us. Like, we went from we must have been about 7, 8 different bars by the end of the night. And it must have been 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning easy when we got home. And we were all 8, 9 o'clock the next morning in the pool, chillaxing, playing volleyball in the pool, on the drinks.
Yeah.
It got to about 4:30, 5 o'clock, and we're like, where the fuck is Ed? So I goes out to his mum and dad's like, Mr. and Mrs. Jensen, where's Ed?
Mr. and Mrs. Jensen.
His mum obviously said his mum couldn't speak much English, but his dad goes, he's all right, he's just there, he's just been hugging that toilet all day long. I'm like, so is he not up? No, he's still in the toilet, he still hasn't moved all day long. And it must have been about 9 o'clock that night, the next time we seen Ed, and he come out and he's like, oh, I'm gonna be sick again. and his dad had to come to obviously to the big guy league, and so Ed came home with all the money he went out with last night. How was he so drunk? And my dad goes, it's fine, he comes out with us, we pay for him as that is. And his dad goes, no, I can't have that. How much do you want? And my dad goes, don't worry about it. And obviously Eddie's dad gave me dad some money, but my dad was furious. He wouldn't want to take that money at all. He's like, look, he came out with, he was like, he was a part of our.
I need to get more of the big lad, like.
That's it,
big
like,
man. He's paying drinks all night, and yeah, let's see if he pays for my drinks all night.
when you come out with a big man, then obviously you're part of the family, aren't you? Well,
no, man made by me on drinking the victory.
Ed might well have had his day and his half off his holiday after that night. You haven't seen him for a while.
Ed, don't worry about it.
Literally,
No,
that first pint.
I think, to be honest, it was. I think the first night I actually drank, and it was at first I figured, okay, they might eat something. I mean, they go out at 7, so they might eat it. They might eat something at 7. I didn't eat anything.
He doesn't know how we do it, does he? He doesn't know how someone do it.
Well, Ed, it's like when I was like 14, 15, I think I've told you the story before about when I went to Tenerife with my uncle. So we went to Tenerife, and everywhere you go in Tenerife, it's 2 for 1. It was like happy hour everywhere.
Happy hour everywhere.
So like we end up in Veronica's on this, like what we call probably the strip. It's called Veronica's, and me and my uncle Dave, like he's 20 years old, and I was like 15 at the time, and we were in this pub, and he's like, "Oh, can we get like 8 bottles of Beck's?" Thinking it was like buy one get one free, so we'll pay for 4 bottles and get 8 bottles between us, 4 bottles each.
Comes
and there was 16 bottles on the side of the fucking counter, and this is in a nightclub, right? So me and my uncle Dave at the end, I had to carry him home.
Funny enough, we had to carry him home in a pushchair. Can you remember, Ed? I know it's probably going to hard, but can you remember? We have seen my uncle Mark, and then he had his Mrs. Kelly, and then he had 2 daughters, Pia, Jade, and Ashlyn.
Yeah.
Can you remember Ashlyn, the littlest one?
Yeah.
She gets married next year.
No way.
Next year. She was like 6 at the time. Like, how mad is that?
Time flies.
She had a buggy with a little doll, which we push Ed home at the end of the night. That is mad.
So how old was she when was she born?
I think she was about 6 at the time.
So about,
yeah, I think
so. She was about. So when I first, so I always look at things, right, and I always put back there when I first went to war. So in 2003, when I went to war, she was about, I don't know, 2. Jesus.
So we pushed Ed home in that buggy at the end of the night while she was home.
You must have sprouted since then, mate.
I mean, he hasn't gone that much, but yeah.
Ed, you with your daughter on your shoulders and your back to us with a backpack on. I think that's your Facebook profile.
Yeah, I do.
Or your Instagram. And so I don't know what context out like how tall you are, to be honest.
Like 173. So
fucking hell, you're about 5'8".
Yeah.
No, you're taller than I am.
Why not? We're about the same height.
No, you're taller than me. I'm about
nearly 6'1"
than me.
No.
So when I meet Ed, I'll be like, all right, young'un.
No, you're definitely taller than I am.
Imagine living in the Netherlands being this tall.
Is that tall in the Netherlands, is it?
It's midget size.
No. Bringing Felicia back out. No.
Pictures when I saw you, I thought you were about 6 foot.
No, I'm not.
He is. He's got to be. You will have to be in the 6 foot.
No, I'm not. Never.
He's smaller than you, Marty.
No, he's not. He's taller than me. Ed's taller than I am.
Yeah, Marty.
I'm
I'm 5'10". Ed's taller than I am. Oh, it's fuzzy, yeah. What was that? Oh my god. He's there.
I'm here as well. Marty, hear us.
I can hear you, Steve, but Ed's breaking up. Nah, it's gone again.
173 centimeters, Ed's 5'6".
Nah, he's not. Ed's 6 foot. Honestly, he's 6 foot.
Yeah, I am.
Me man, 5'5". He's the size of the Doris.
No, he's not. Ed's taller than me.
I am.
Like,
No,
I'm going to find a photo from when we were on holiday back in 2006 when Ed was taller than me, and I've not grown since then.
Yeah, but apparently you grew and I didn't.
No.
They're the same.
No, nah.
I feel like a fucking top.
Ed is taller than me.
Oh, Jeff, 92nd minute and Wolves have Armour Triori has just banged the ball in the net 92nd minute.
Oh my god.
1-0 Wolves.
Unbelievable, Jeff. 93rd minute. Romeo done.
It is. I wanted Fulham to win, so they could get
Yeah, so that
Newcastle.
could be in the bottom 3. They're going to go down on the one a bad one, Newcastle.
Are you a little Ed?
Let's talk to Natalie, and Natalie's got to bed 20 minutes ago, but she's still up.
Little Ed.
Nah, Ed's bigger than I am. 100%.
Yeah, do you know, if this is Game of Thrones, Ed would be fucking
Littlefinger,
wouldn't he?
Yeah, I would have been Peter Dinklage.
Do you know what? Who do you think I would have been, Ed?
Bastard.
I'm not going to say anything.
Look, he's
almond all the way.
He's like, who do you think I would be? Lads, who do you think I would be? Like, he's fishing for that answer.
You seem to be a bit Daenerys.
Daenerys.
No, who do I look like, man, you donut?
A little bit.
I wish I looked like Daenerys.
Daenerys.
But guys, it's 11 over here, so I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
Big call to bed, aren't they?
We're heading off in 5 minutes as well, so
Yes.
yeah. What's it good?
It's been
nice
good
to have you
being
on the
here.
show. Like
Thanks for having me.
It's good just to have a catch up, just like face to face like this as well.
Yeah.
And obviously for you to meet the hops like face to face like this as well. Obviously, we know when.
Unfortunate for you, mate, but it happened.
We know obviously when all lockdowns are lifted and stuff, and you can get over and we can get over yours.
If you need a special person for your subsidies more often, just give me a text and I'll be there.
Well, I mean, you were lucky that we need a guest tonight, to be honest. So we're like, we'll pull a ringer in, we'll get the ringers in.
Well, when we get that drink off you at the end of the month, Ed, you'll be on again. So we'll see your beautiful face again in a few weeks.
Hopefully, you might have that cast off your hand then, and you can give us 2 thumbs up.
Let's hope so.
That's fingers crossed.
I might have to get I'll probably finally get a wank in then.
Go left-handed. Go as
is that it's on his left, isn't it?
Is it left or right-handed?
It's on my left, yeah.
Oh well, there you go. And then he knows that feeling all too well. Then liar. But yeah, it's been lovely having you on it. Honestly, God, thank you very much for helping.
It's been amazing being on there, guys. Have a good night. Okay, see
Maybe it'll be huge in Holland from now.
That's it.
Having the main man himself on.
That's it. We'll get that on next time. Right, take care. See you soon, all right?
Have a good night, guys. See you soon.
Bye.
Ciao.
Ciao. All right. He's Dutch, not Italian. Ciao, Bella. See you later.
Right, Marty. Before we leave, let's get this moonshine drunk.
Nah, let's not. We're good.
Get the moonshine drunk.
Oh, I need a piss again.
What's that? Can't get one. We'll drink the moonshine. I haven't got it. It's fucking been there all the way.
No, I was lying.
Right, this is the moonshine. It's a sweet potato moonshine, this one.
Oh my God. Didn't smell it.
I've already smelled it, mate. It's ruthless, toothless.
It smells worse than all of them. I'm just trying to see if that's all of them got. You've got a couple of little shots left, haven't you, though?
Aye, the shots that's stitching us up shots.
But you still got them.
I'm not drinking them.
Drink them.
Bollocks.
Pussy.
Pussy, you gave me 2 extra shots that you never had, you little dish.
Aye, but you were the guy that I've done pepper shots, I'm all right, me.
Aye, and I've drank one. I'm not drinking another.
Pussy.
No, it's not a pussy, Marty. It's about being able to work tomorrow.
Pussy. Pussy.
I'll drink this, right? And the next time I'll get you half a bottle of it and you've got to drink the half bottle.
No, half a bottle's different of a shot.
So?
No. Well,
Well, it looks like we're not drinking that shot then, doesn't it?
pussy. Wait.
Cod's a pussy.
All right, let's just do this. So
You haven't even put the full amount in.
I have, it's full.
That's full.
This is the glass, look. No left in it.
Marty, that's full. Look at that, man. It's rimming.
There's nothing left in this one, look.
Yeah, I'm fucking short-changed here, Anna.
Good.
Right. All for one and fuck the rest.
Let's go. Let's get it. What?
It's not as bad as the other one.
It's not. It actually isn't. Like, I can feel it warming up, but it's not as bad.
But the other moonshine we had, that was brutal.
The other moonshine was horrendous. Like, I couldn't take that shot like that there.
Well, there you go. That's all the shots done.
Good. Thank God. Woo.
Yeah, I actually brought a little tub of water so I could wash my shot glass out every time.
I bought a little swig of milk just in case I need it.
Mate, you bring the show down, man.
Look, I never took any. But
I
I
looked
thought,
half a glass.
just in case. It was rough. But
By the way, if you wonder what I'm doing, I'm just trying the shot glass.
aye. How many shots have we gone through? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 shots. Oh, pardon me. 8 shots, 5 cans.
I've only got 3 cans.
I've had 5. I've had 2 dragons. 3 of them. Get it inside down.
Well, I weren't drinking beforehand, was I?
Neither was I. I started drinking when we came on.
Mate, you had them 2 dragons. You had one of the dragons before I came on.
I was only halfway in that first dragon when we came on.
Aye, but you haven't drank fully 2 of them.
We've drank 1.5 since we've been on.
I know that, but what about the 2 drinks I bought? You poured one of them out.
No, I've drank it. I drank it.
No, you took it to the sink to pour it out, and that one you still gone.
Look, I think all you need is drink that last shot. To catch
All
up.
you need to do is shut your mouth. I was a pussy, mate, as much as you want, but I've drank the same amount of shots as you.
Well, you've got beers left. I haven't.
Yeah, I've got beers in the fridge. I've got some Budweiser. I've got some Siren. I've got some whiskey, vodka, rum.
Well, I'm gonna have to buy some of that. The next vodka I want to buy is the Heroes vodka.
Beautiful, mate.
That's what I want to buy next.
Tell you what, right? Didn't buy it. I'll buy it for your birthday, and we'll have it at mine on the Friday night.
Well, no, you can buy me it. That bottle.
No, I'll buy it for the Friday night. I'll buy you a drink, obviously for your birthday, a gin or something.
No,
I'll buy
the
you.
vodka. I have the vodka.
So I'm going to buy 2 bottles of Heroes vodka.
Yeah.
I'll take no. I'll buy a bottle of Heroes vodka for you, and I'll buy a bottle of effing vodka.
Yeah.
50 cents. Beautiful,
Yeah.
that, mate. I'll bang it in the freezer and all.
I swear to God, that live on that night, that podcast on that Friday night is gonna be sick.
Oh, Dave will be there.
Yeah. Well, I'll bring my camera so it's a widescreen so we can all fit in on the same point.
Well, no, mate, bring you a laptop and we'll get them both on the go.
Yeah, definitely, aye.
Because I bought a power pack.
Yeah,
It lasts for 4 days.
Yeah,
So you just
definitely.
put it down, you just plug it in, and we'll work from that.
Yes, definitely. Class, what a night.
So we'll have a few beers and that, and then we'll do our podcast with Cass.
Yeah, it'd be class, it'd be sick.
Darren will be on by then, Pace.
Obviously, Dad will be gone by then.
Dave and Cass.
That's it, aye. 4 of us. Be great night. Great night. Dying for a piss me, you know.
Again?
Me, I'm done. Like, we went out for somewhere new for tea tonight. We went round the corner next to me. There's next to the corner shop. There's a pizza shop opened up. We've been open for about a year, but we've been once during the dinner time. It's called Crisp and Fry. And we went there for tea. They're going to do 8-inch, 10-inch, or 14-inch pizzas. Obviously, we've got to get a 14.
A 12-inch?
Need 12. 8, it goes from 10, 14. So we got a 14, obviously. Me and Christine went half off. We got a 14-inch pizza and then a doner wrap with chips and garlic. And the pizza was all right, but the breadcrumb seeds they put underneath, it was like not good. It was a bit weird. So I ate the pizza, but it wasn't amazing. It probably got a 7 out of 10 for the pizza.
Aye.
But the doner wrap was all right. It was thick, long and thick. It was nice. And then I didn't care about the kids' meals.
Mate, you need to go to Jolly Fry and get a pizza from there.
Well, we've been there for dinner a few times, but we haven't had a pizza from there.
Beautiful pizza from there, mate. It's like a deep pan, so it's got good crust on it.
I love a good.
And the base itself is absolutely tremendous. Mm-hmm. Can you remember the pizza base from Pizza Hut?
Yeah.
It's a bit like that, mate.
Nice.
Doner meat, garlic, tomato cheese.
Gonna have to get it from there then.
Mate, it's one of the best places. I go nowhere else for kebab or pizza now. I go Jolly Fry and that's it. The Jolly Fry is not open. I didn't get one.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't been for a pizza there yet, but it will have to be in there the next time.
I'm trying to coax Plum on to FIFA.
Sorry?
I went, coming on FIFA, he goes, nah, pal, gear. Aye, that's it. How are man, you up front? How are then? I said he's got to be up front, he's straight on. So, Mark, you're in midfield.
I'll go midfield. I'll play better in midfield than what Daz does.
Right. Well, that's it then. We're going on FIFA.
I think we'll spend another 5 minutes on it before Daz gets on.
2 minutes. Yeah.
Hey?
Look, absolutely thank you for sticking out the 2.5 hours that have been on it. Absolutely tremendous guest and lovely bloke, really nice guy.
I think, like I said, I think that's the first time you've met Ed face to face. Obviously, I know you've spoken to him when played FIFA.
I've spoken to him online and things like that.
Yeah. But for him being Dutch, he speaks like really good English, doesn't he? It's surprising how good he speaks English.
It's been a really good episode. Had some absolutely beautiful shots. That first beer was absolutely amazing.
Oh yeah,
from Anarchy.
Well, I was skipping Jamie. Like I messaged him saying, I've had the Dragon Scoop. I've had the cola. It's like it's amazing. He's like, oh, I miss him. So he messaged saying, I've just checked your Instagram video when the one with the skull looked amazing. I was like, yeah, it's fantastic beer from Anarchy. Like you'll have to buy it.
Yeah.
So he knows that it's a good drink. So yeah, so we're good on that one.
But yeah, it's been an absolutely tremendous show, and I've really enjoyed it again this week. And do you know what it is? I look forward to a Friday night.
Oh, definitely. I think like we said, I don't know who was on the show a couple of weeks ago, but we said like our 9 to 5 job Monday to Friday is what it is. But come the weekend when we can get to come on here, literally just have a laugh, get a guest on, drink a couple of beers, and literally just relax and be ourselves. For me, that's what the week's about.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I look to, and this is what I want life to be.
That's it. Like, I mean, obviously, I know our podcast is good for now, like, and it's good enough to get along with. But once obviously the restrictions lift and we can go out and review restaurants and like maybe push our ambition a bit further forward. Like obviously in a couple of years time we'll get
But it's also the podcast's going to be on location. So like if we're getting something from Talk Bar and we're going to have Graham on, we're going to be in Talk Bar with Graham on a Friday night on location. You know what I mean? It's stuff like that. That's going to be good.
Yeah, definitely.
With people in the background, bit of noise.
That's it. Well, that's what we wanted, wasn't it? We originally set up this to go out and review like places live, but obviously COVID came out and that stopped us. So when this all lifts in June, and we can go out live places and do our videos, that's what we wanted originally. So for now, because of the fact that nobody's been able to go out and they've been glued on the phones and etc., laptops, etc., they've watched us, which has helped us as a brand. We've grew so well over the last 12 months. So going forward the next 12 months, I'd expect to be another good growth.
Oh, definitely. I want to be in the top 10.
I'd quite happily take the top 50, but yeah, it'd be nice to push for the top 10.
Me, Rob Ryan, look.
Give us another L'Oreal before we go, because this is the last time we're going to see it before next week. Oh, well, I would say because he's worth it, but is he for?
What's that? What did you just say?
I said, give us a L'Oreal because he's worth it, but then when Shark on that side, is he worth it?
Well, it's still going to be at length, but it's going to have like the shit ends. I haven't straightened it either. I just pulled up in a fucking
straightened day.
Well, mate, I've got naturally wavy hair, so it looks messy. You know what I mean? Or Plum started a party. Who best get on there?
Fucking hell, he's gone for it. He's itching.
Right,
gagging.
Everyone, once again, I don't know how I express it on here, right? I don't know how much I can say thank you for listening to the podcast. If you didn't listen to it, we wouldn't produce it, and it's something you wanted, and we're really glad that you did because we really enjoy doing it. If you ever want to be on it, drop us an email, beardbrothersfood@gmail.com. Get us on Instagram, Beard Brothers Food, Facebook, Beard Brothers Food, Twitter, Beard Brothers Food. If you want to come on the show, give us a shout.
Twitter, it's Beard Brothers F1.
Beard Brothers F1 on Twitter. Sorry, my mistake. His fault.
Not my fault. Too long for Twitter.
But please, if you want to come on, just give us a shout and we'll get you on there.
I mean, as you can see, we're literally just two run-of-the-mill lads. We literally will have a drink, we'll have a laugh. We'll have any correspondence we use. To us, it's just a laugh. That's what we're coming for.
To review beer. That's it. Find out about you. If you need promote anything or anything like that, give us a shout. But I've got Plum now messages where he is. So
it's been, like Steve said, it's been an absolutely fantastic episode. It was a bit of a late one getting it on the show, but I'm glad he came on. And again, he'll be on in a few weeks' time when we get some beers with him. But again, breaking that top 100 is a massive step for us. And hopefully the next 2 months, we can break the top 50, which is going to be another big improvement. But from my side, I've got nothing to say but apart from thank you. And again, whether you listen to this on Amazon, Apple, Spotify, YouTube, watch the podcast on YouTube, drop us a like, download the podcast. If you want to subscribe, then please do so.
No, not if you don't. Just subscribe. Don't even subscribe. Doesn't matter if you listen to it or not. Just please subscribe. It'll do us a massive favour, and we'll thank you forever for it.
It costs absolutely nothing to subscribe to a video, and we need 100 subs on YouTube for us to change our name, and we're only on 40 at the moment. So if you can subscribe to this video on YouTube, please do so. It'll help us out massively.
We'll also once we get that 100, we'll put a thing on Instagram. Do you want it to be our YouTube channel, Beard Brothers Food, or Brewskis or the Broskis? We'll give you that choice as well.
And we'll run another competition at the time of 100 subs.
Once we get 100 subs, another competition.
Yeah.
Probably a phone cover and a t-shirt. What do you say?
Maybe it's a phone cover, a t-shirt, and a bottle of beer.
Yeah, there you go. Our bottle of beer choice, a phone cover, except for Android, and a t-shirt. So you're looking at what, 30 quid?
And the rest, easy.
Yeah. Just for subscribing. And only the people who subscribe between 1 and 100 will get it.
Mhm.
If you subscribe 101, 102, 103, you don't get it. It's only subscriptions between
I'm gonna actually run that competition tomorrow on Instagram. I'm gonna put that on Instagram tomorrow. So that's what I'll put on from tomorrow. Midday tomorrow when this video gets released, I'll put that on from tomorrow.
We'll put it on Facebook and Twitter as well.
Yeah. Follow up.
The first 100 subscribers go in a draw, and whoever wins gets a t-shirt, a phone cover, and a bottle of beer from our choice, and we choose some good ones.
We drink some good beer, so we know.
But anyway, thank you for joining us. Thank you for listening to Brewskis and Broskis episode 12 on our podcast. It's been an absolute pleasure with again. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Marty. Most of all, thank you. Broskis out.
Take care, everybody. Stay safe. Thank you.